Hello, and welcome
Hello.
to the stream of The Devil Episode 2, Part 1, featuring everyone who should say their names and introduce themselves right now, because it's been a while.
Hi, me, Sarah, one of the we all co-host The Gorge. It used to just be me and Ben, which is why I still say sometimes one of the co-hosts of The Gorge. Anyways, I'm here. I don't have a chat bot yet, but I assume that's because we aren't in the actual screen for it yet.
Yes, I had meant to go through and update these screens to actually have more stuff on them, but sleepy.
That's fine.
Ben or Otzi?
I'm Ben. I am also on the Gorge, and I played 3 characters last time.
You will be playing more this time.
There's not a lot of dudes in this game.
That will change.
That's gonna change a lot. Yeah.
At least this one has more dudes.
And Otzi.
Hi, everybody. I'm Otzi.
You want to give me a second one there? You were very quiet at the beginning there.
Hi, everybody. I'm Otzi. I'm mostly just quiet because I have a migraine, so I'm trying not to scream and make myself mad.
I'll bring up the audio for Discord just a little bit, because I did some early testing on this. I've had to, not to cut Otzi off real quick, I've had to like completely redo the stream layout from the ground up, including audio settings, for reasons. So if audio is a little weird this one, don't hesitate to let me know so I can tweak it. But we're going to be doing a dry run here.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Otzi. I'm the last co-host of The Gorge and everybody's favorite. I played,
True.
oh my god. Why am I blanking on her name?
Sarah.
I play Sarah, the cute assistant that everybody loves.
How could you
But not
forget
me.
Sarah's name? We have a Sarah on this
That's right.
podcast.
Because
The
it's
stream.
spelled different, so of course I'm not going to bother to remember.
That's fair.
There's only
You know
one
what?
Sarah that counts,
Mhm.
spelling-wise, I guess.
With that established, I'm going to cut us to our actual broadcast layout.
Yeah.
For the game.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
As you can see, everyone has their little tubers over there. I'm using older ones for the thing, but since I've had to redo the layout, I might end up redoing them for a 3rd or 4th time, or however many times this has been, not including the
It's
2
okay.
I've done for Ben's streaming layout. I have manic compulsions. You'll have to forgive me.
Listen, we are constantly retconning our designs.
I'm constantly relitigating my brand and tabbing over to Vignon and forcing it to reset tracking.
Listen, I can never decide if it's cuter for me to have 2 eyelashes or like 1.
Or if I
True.
draw you and you have 3, because it's 3.
That's right.
Oh.
Mhm.
See,
And
now there's
I-
a new option for me.
And there's a little Morglet over here.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah, it's our little friend.
your little Fortnite backpack bling.
Oh, that would be my dear friend Zoop Boop Loop, because I am the one who's going to be playing Morgan as standard.
Sorry, I'm now just imagining of the devil characters in Fortnite. I think they should do it.
They should do it.
Yeah.
If you're listening, my dear, I should say, game code provided by Nth Circle. Thank you very much. If you guys want to sell out to Fortnite and put Morgan in Fortnite, you have my ethical blessing. You would look. If you are going to have to accept the fact that it is now unwoke to be in Fortnite now because they have the Harry Potter skins, but like, I'll forgive you for getting that bag. It's fine. You're allowed. What is Of the Devil about if not all the unethical ways people get that bag?
Yeah, that's right.
But now
True.
I can actually
Alrighty.
pull us in to a new case.
Oh my god.
Adonai, shall we drop into Tomato Town?
No.
Episode 2.
It begins.
Now, you might remember this old chestnut. You can choose to play episode 2 in high roller mode.
Didn't we play it in high roller mode last time?
We did. In high roller mode, you're limited to 1 save slot, and you won't be able to reload your saves while inside a courtroom.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, and we don't get autosave, so I'll have to remember to manually save. It's okay, I do that anyway. I play this, so I play these before we stream them, just because I'm impatient. I knew we were going to take a while to get to this, and I just didn't want to wait that long. But I play these in High Roller myself.
Yeah.
So it's fun that way. It's fun to have the tension.
Since we're doing it as a performance, like it makes sense for you to know like more or less what kind of characters we'll be playing.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
because they do helpfully over at Nth Circle do actually make like a sheet for like, oh, these are the major characters who show up, like approximately how many lines they have, what their personalities are like, whatever. But the thing that they don't do that I read ahead of time to do is to get a sense of what characters are in what scenes together, so I can assign people roles based on not having to have too many situations where Sarah has to play 3 characters in the same scene.
So we don't have Ace Attorney Investigation 2 incidents.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, Sarah does as being the person who plays both Reyes and Emma, and also Yumi, is going to have, like, there's a degree of crosstalk that's unavoidable, but I think I did a pretty good job of casting this episode for minimizing that.
Thank you.
Also, for anyone streaming, let me know if people are audible above the game, how the game audio is, etc., so I can tweak on the fly while we're doing this. It's pretty low stakes trap beats right now, but...
Oh, 5
Fine,
beats to
sensitive
commit
choices.
crimes too.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Teebsley. They also added an accessibility thing to turn off the real-time segments, but I'm going to continue playing with those because I like them.
Yeah, they're fun.
Obviously,
Of course
we're
we
not,
want to be.
we're not cowards.
No, we're real gamblers, baby.
Enjoy the thrill. We're going to disable tutorials because we don't.
We've been here before.
They do not introduce anything that requires extra tutorials.
Oh, so that means I won't get to play the tutorial voice this time around.
I'm sorry. I think there's one segment we'll get late that you will still that is a fake tutorial thing where they do tutorial text.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'll just be over here eating my pizza rolls then. Just let me know if you need me.
Having played this now 2 weeks ago, I forget who this first question text box is supposed to be. Let's say this is Ben.
Okay. First question's an easy one. Who's your senator?
This one's also Ben. Thinking about it. I remember who that character is now.
Mathings. Piece of shit still trying to lie to our faces.
This one is... Fuck. I can't remember the color coding for names to some of these characters. This one is, let's say, Sarah.
Mathings is our senator, man.
What? Still? Shit. Hey, wake up!
Oh dear.
No.
From the top, I guess.
You'll see, Magus. You'll see. Hello, Fayhaven, and welcome.
Hey.
What is your name? Ikari, yeah. What year is it? 2086. What did he say last time? 2027? Maybe this stuff's finally working. Wait, hold on, I got my voices mixed up here.
That's okay.
Dog does know how to shake. Oh, well. Ha!
You can give this guy a gruff voice too. You'll understand.
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of winging it right now.
This is a character. This character is one who has a hair color on your sheet that matches that text color. Let's say.
Okay. Oh, I see. All right, I get it. Gotcha.
Again in the head. One thing I said, the one thing I asked, anywhere but the head.
Not my fault he's got a punchable face. So we calibrated yet or what?
No. But we're as close as we're gonna get with equipment this old.
You want to get to the real questions, or does he need more softening up?
I just said.
I won't soften him up in the head.
Oh, that one's you. Sorry, I also have a character as a teal name, I think. But I don't know if they're in the scene.
How about it? You still with us, Hound? You're gonna feel a migraine hit you like a tram in a few seconds. Do me a favor and hold on to the pain. Let go, and the Barbados scene will drop you like an anchor. Don't want you a vegetable, right? That's the spirit. I knew you were a fighter. Question 1. Do you know why you're here?
Because you were too spooked to do this over a line? And this one's Ben again.
Oh, I know who this is. I'm always the right amount of spooked, Red. When I tell you there's heat, I mean it.
I know, and I always listen. See? Breathable layers.
God damn it.
You laughed.
Doesn't mean I conceded the point. You're lighter.
Huh?
You memorized the map?
You kept it pretty vague, but yeah, I think I got the gist of it. You're that worried about a paper trail?
Protective Analytics just won a state contract for new trawling algorithms that can de-anon an entire city blocks crumbs in less than an hour.
Some of the terms we're going to get here are repeats of ones we've gotten other times, so I will assume that everyone remembers all the stuff about, like, the Internet of Things and everything having a data trail and all that.
Okay.
Crumbs isn't cookies, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't you read the financial section today?
I'm more of a Sudoku gal. We can't all be as railwed as Renard Demani.
I'm sending you the links. Read them. And the rest of the news, too.
Why are you telling Morgan to read?
Morgan can't read!
She can read, but she shouldn't be asked to.
No.
She's allowed to choose not to read.
Proposition 492 is going to be on the ballot this year. You shouldn't vote on it blindly.
For a guy who makes the majority of his living operating outside the law, you should take your civic duties seriously.
Information brokering isn't illegal. What people choose to do with my advice...
Do you declare the income for it on your taxes? Sorry. I promise to take a look at what you sent over. We will, however, open this, because he did ask very nicely.
Yeah.
Also, it's good to be informed on what your government
who's that?
is doing.
God.
I think they also added a thing where you can jiggle the phone around, but I admittedly haven't actually looked at how to do it.
Here, I'll take a crack at it.
Sounds good. Oh, I can move it with my mouse. Continue.
With elections coming up, a number of measures related to infrastructure, public works, and funding for city programs will be on the ballot soon. Read on to get an overview of some of the most hotly anticipated issues you'll be able to vote on in the coming months. Proposition 436.20, Petition for City Council to Commission Cost Analysis on Public Schooling. Sponsored by... Let's see, Aaron Houston. For the last several decades, all education has been handled through private institutions typically associated with one or more corporate benefactors. While this has eased the expense of childcare and pre-university education for many families, Some citizens regularly voice concern over children being treated as customers first and students second. There are several schools throughout the city that accept students at no cost to their parents, but these are reliant in government subsidies, introducing the potential for waste and corruption, and are generally seen as subpar environments for learning. If enough voters say aye to this petition, City Council will commission a study to evaluate the cost and feasibility of reintroducing direct public schooling to the city.
We can jump around a bit since this one's a bit long. I'll do the second one. Proposition 492.1a, funding of Atlas Pillar rejuvenation projects, sponsored by Chapon, Howe Industries, and Wickham. 2 Chapons. Voting aye on this measure will direct City Council to fund the renovation and reinforcement of multiple Atlas pillars found around the lower wards, paid for by a % increase in sales tax within city limits. Atlas pillars act as stabilizing points for the city's canopy super infrastructure and house all the largest public transit elevators that allow foot traffic to seamlessly flow between the canopy and street level. The measure is generally viewed favorably by representatives from the lower wards who acknowledge that the necessary construction will be disruptive, but point to language in the proposition that guarantees easing of zoning restrictions around the pillars as vital to reducing unemployment in the target regions. Previous comparable proposals that renovated city pillars north of the park have been touted as successful examples, and studies have shown that poverty is down and citizen satisfaction is up in the surrounding areas. Some number of city council members representing uptown districts have voiced skepticism about these economic benefits, but none have argued against the architectural reality of the canopy's need for additional structural reinforcement. Which exactly of the city's older Atlas pillars will be targeted for this rejuvenation has yet to be disclosed. Past experience has shown that, due to the nature of vertically integrated real estate, property values in the lower wards can either skyrocket or even drop into the negatives, based on which pillars are rejuvenated, and the city is wary of disrupting the real estate market in the lower wards with rampant outsider-funded speculation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the lower wards would vote in favor of reinforcing the things that holds the city up above them.
Maybe. I'll take this one. Proposition 493.1a, renaming Atlas pillars to honor local community figures, sponsored by Danford, Johnson, Sung Ho, and Wickham. Nicknamed the Pillars of the Community Project in the headlines, Proposition 493 seeks to rename the Atlas pillars around the city after local leaders and national figures, replacing the current system where pillars are given alphanumerical designations based on the streets that they are built on top of. Few members of City Council have spoken explicitly for or against the measure, but polls show general support among the citizenry, with some questions about how the new names will be chosen. Atlas was originally an internal name for the super infrastructure constructs, but leaked blueprints and contractor word of mouth spread the moniker and has become rooted itself in the culture in the years since, despite having what the mayor at the time reportedly described in private as an ominous ring to it.
It does invite a certain degree of, I invented the torment nexus from don't invent the torment nexus.
Proposition 527.3b, Commission of Report on Victims of Acid Snow. Ew. Sponsored by Hernandez Lang Mohammed. The acid snow incident sits prominently at the forefront of the public conscience following the Greyfall documentary that premiered earlier this year. Previously underreported on, while the industrial accident did not create snow and did not in fact add acid to the atmosphere, the film's eyewitness accounts of the scarring children received that early morning, nearly 2 decades ago, as they played in what they thought was an unseasonable snowfall, have spurred public outcry. If this proposition receives enough ayes at the ballot box, the city will commission a full investigation into the victims of the incident, including assessment of damages for what would one day be a public fund for medical treatment. Critics of the proposition argue that after 20 years, few of the victims will still be residents of the city, assuming they can be found at all. Others point to the state lawsuit Gendu Chemicals settlement settled 15 years ago as sufficient compensation for the victims, though as one of the conditions of that settlement, Gendu did not admit any fault or wrongdoing on the part of corporate leadership.
So, very busy ballot, and some interesting things to think about as we go into this case.
What's going on here? Oh, we got to read the whole thing.
That's right.
Because he gave it to us. That's right.
Yeah, they didn't ask us to do a reading comprehension check yet.
Yeah.
How can you be this calm? A chance like this doesn't come around. Well, ever.
Hello, Takashi Silver, and welcome. Lots of first-time chatters. I'm thrilled.
Frankly, I'm still surprised they were willing to put up the funds it took to commission this thing.
What do you think changed?
Nothing ever changes in the lower wards, like war. Is what I would say if I was feeling dramatic. Heartbreak made organized crime look like a bunch of cowards hiding under rocks.
Morgan has some thoughts about that sentiment.
Is what I would say if I was feeling comedic.
Don't joke about heartbreak before sending a woman off into the lower wards by herself.
Because you're such a delicate flower in need of protection.
And we can see again, Morgan. Everyone who recurs has different updated profiles every time. I probably won't go over everyone who we already know, but I will obviously go over people who we haven't met before.
Power washers.
I do notice the occupation for criminal defense attorney now has a comma there.
Yeah,
so that's one of my favorite jokes. In episode 0, her occupation is criminal defense attorney, and then after the reveal in episode 0, adds a comma between criminal and defense attorney.
I like the new gimmick being how do they take their eggs?
Oh yeah, that one changes for everyone's. I think we'll see more. How about you start feeling analytic and give me your real answer?
Fine. In my humble opinion, the Rust made the first move. Demand for their products has gone up, and they set to work with their syringes and cleavers and vans. Mobile chop shops hunting for product to fill the supply gap.
Supply gap? You can't spit without landing on a Vitruvian clinic. How's the biggest it's ever been? What mods aren't being printed to demand?
It's replacement parts, not the mods that the Rust harvest. Vitruvian, Howe, and all the others aren't interested in helping you fix a faulty pump. They just want to sell you a whole new model. The Rust might not always be pretty to look at, but even law-abiding citizens will gladly swallow their distaste for a discount that steep.
A lot of modders are veterans, not easy prey.
Correct. Hence the Rust stockpiling weapons, and in response...
the blue blood sensing escalation.
But that's just my hypothesis.
A game theory, if you will.
I ever get pulled into an alley and wake up missing a kidney, we'll call it a formal theory.
It's not like we're talking about a weapon of mass destruction. What makes the Blues think they can win a gang war with it?
Maybe they found the right soldier to wield it.
The idea lingers in the air for a moment as I gaze out the window. Windows and neon and advertisements galore float up past us like bubbles of air as we make our descent. Down into our beautiful city's scenic lower wards.
How's this part go again?
Through me, the way to the city of woe. Through me, the way to eternal pain. Through me, the way among the lost. Though actually, I suppose it would be Diamante saying that. A quote from Canto 3 of the Inferno, as you can see, with some Italian in the back.
Welcome to the underworld, Dante. Sometimes hot, sometimes misty, sometimes choking with poison. Always dark.
That the official forecast?
More accurate than whatever's on your phone. Between the skyscrapers, the generators, the turbines, and the canopy. Every city block's got its own climate down here.
9 circles of fresh hell.
If you get the reference, say something. Don't make me feel crazy for 5 minutes so you can feel smart for 5 seconds.
So mad at her ass.
Rude ass.
The smog of the lower wards lingers on your skin long after you make the climb back out. This place clings to you, unwanted, cloying attachment. But there's an honesty to all human interaction down here that makes it trivial for me to navigate. And it's got a nightlife rife with opportunities for someone with my particular interests.
Sorry I couldn't get you anything else to work with.
It was short notice.
I know better than to bet against you by now, Red. But still.
It's sweet of you to worry, but this is a surefire thing.
Spoken like a true addict.
I mean it. I'm here for business, not pleasure. I don't plan on leaving anything to chance.
The vibes of this game is so fucking immaculate. It drives me crazy.
Avoid the populated streets. Turn away from the brightly lit spots. Follow the trail of graffiti and broken cameras, past food stands and steam vents, down the rabbit hole. It sounds more complicated than it actually is in practice. It's easy to end up on the wrong side of town, as long as you're trying to. Reinhardt's map narrowed down the search a lot more than I expected, but I'll be on my own from here on out. It's gotta be one of these 3 buildings. So let's go over what I know. I'm looking for a base of operations for a mid-tier kind of pod. Rougher than a storefront, not as fortified as a headquarters. A location that makes customers feel safe, not trapped. Of course, if I just start knocking on doors, they'll probably find me, with weapons drawn. So if I want to be smart about this, I better use all my senses.
Oh, we are. Wow, look at that.
Look at this.
Man, look how good that looks.
Looks so good.
I just really,
Beautiful.
I just really like the fucking aura of these games. It's so good.
It's such great, like effective cyberpunk, you know? It's not like,
Yeah.
it's not super complicated, but it nails the important shit.
Mm-hmm.
A bit cleaner than the other buildings around here. Could be someone spending money on upkeep. Or maybe this one's just been torn down and rebuilt the least. There are a couple bodies lingering around outside it. They don't exactly have that organized criminal associate edge, or Orca, as it came up.
Cute.
That's cute.
And you'll notice earlier she said she was looking for a pod.
Pod. Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. A lot of pods will pay civilians good money just to keep their eyes open. It's certainly dark, but there's a camera out front and it's not broken. Overall, it's probably just some mechanic garage that shuts down the power to save money at night. So not that place. How about this place? Well, this place looks like shit. Looks more like a haunt just dry enough for users to pass out in than anything else. It's plenty inconspicuous, but a dealer of the level I'm looking for would be considered a made man. Respectable. I doubt they'd be willing to have to step over trash constantly just to keep a low profile. It's not that place either. The windows are all dark, like no one's home. But they're all shut, too, so it could be they're just tinted. Alley's clear. Fire escape's still there, for the most part. Could pass for an alternate exit if need be. And the door looks sturdy enough to bounce a bullet off of. Someone's been renovating. Okay, might as well pull the trigger. Dingy, but not a shithole. Some secure features, but the paint's not too shiny. Goldilocks takes it. This is my best bet. But why? Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
Ooh.
Hey. Who wants to voice this unnamed little urchin who's not on our character sheet?
Oh. Huh?
Great acting. You supposed to be the lookout?
Red Hood.
What did you say? People come down here to be anonymous, or the closest thing to it in the modern day. It's considered poor etiquette to stare at anyone for more than a moment. It's a faux pas to make an effort to remember someone. Commenting on another's dress isn't a slap in the face, but it is odd.
Mm.
Go away. At least they can take direction. Whatever. The lookout being around just confirms that I've picked the right building. Time to try the door. What'll make them open up? Who wants to pick?
Ooh. Call? I mean, they got a buzzer.
Money!
I have 1 vote for call and 1 vote for money.
Ben?
I mean, it's probably like a secret knock, but I want to say money.
I don't think it's smart for Morgan to wave around money in this part of town. I'm gonna say call too.
I think
What's
that's
call?
funny, though.
Hey!
Oh,
You
that kind
open?
of call.
Oh.
I thought you meant like push the intercom button.
Yeah.
Maybe not for me. Money
Let's
or
do
not?
money. Why not?
Yeah, let's do money.
I have money. Actually, I have a dark card. Game audio, like 15% too loud. I can adjust that real quick. I don't even need to open a setting for that. I can just sort of dip it. I dip it down to -5 decibels on the mixer. Let me know in the next, when music comes back, how that sounds. That should have provoked a reaction. A grunt, footsteps, something. I place my hand against the door absent-mindedly, ready to move to plan B. And I feel movement. Locks being checked. Perhaps a doorknob palmed? Anxiety and curiosity pit against one another by an onlooking greed. How do you enter a closed room? First, you try pushing. When that doesn't work, naturally you... Forget it. I'll find some other... No need for master keys or any other trickery. If you know what you're doing, doors will open for you. Like magic. The door is not the only thing that's been reinforced around here. This apartment building? Motel? Whatever it used to be, someone's made a lot of effort to file it down. Hallways blocked off with chicken wire and stripped furniture, access panels ripped out, doors welded shut. They took a maze and ground it down into a one-way street like the Thousand Maws of Totorak in Final Fantasy XIV.
The single hall of Totorak.
Or maybe a shooting gallery with blaring musical accompaniment. This one is, I think, Oatsy?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
bottom
this
of
is
the sheet.
Oats.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas. Got no vacancy.
And here I thought I'd found my dream home, Mr... Music's now too quiet. I mean, music's also kind of quiet in the scene. I'll adjust up, like... I'll adjust up halfway, see how that goes. There's some very quiet background music. I don't think it's like the full... It's not like a full audio track.
I'll meet you, Ray. And too bad. We're closed this month.
And we're gonna go find out what Trey's about. So we just got his profile. Born April 2nd. Height 177 centimeters. Weight 62 kilograms. Blood type O+. He's a quote-unquote freelancer. And we get his entire arrest history down here.
Yeah.
Which, you know...
Dislikes fried food.
Don't.
But he likes eating ice.
likes eating ice chips. That's how you know he's a real one.
Yeah. Low iron.
Sung-Min Trench. You never want to have the last name Trench.
Trench. Yeah. No.
Wait, you're serious? You rent these out?
Of course we do. This is a business.
Right, and you, see a lot of demand?
This is the lower wards, bitch.
He sighs the word without emphasis, like a subconscious honorific. I'm not honored, but I can't find it in myself to be offended, either.
Tons of stray ducks. He'll pay top for a site to lay low a night or two.
I can see
Sorry,
why.
People are texting my work number.
What?
I'm sorry, my phone. If you hear my phone, people keep texting my work phone.
Oh, no, you're good. Discord deletes that extremely.
Okay.
You're safe here, buddy. This is the hallway. The rooms are clean.
Sure.
Look, the doors are heavy, the locks are all physical, and it's quiet.
So this is a safe house for rent.
Safe rooms for rent. But like I said, we're not open for business right now.
Curious.
Come on, up the stairs already. And no mask when we get up there.
And curiouser. A good mask is like a good pair of boots in the lower wards. Keeps you clean, keeps you moving, makes your journey a dozen times more comfortable. And if you leave the house barefoot, you can expect to bring back something unsavory attached to you. It's not odd for him to be barefaced, but demanding that I not wear mine is...
Seriously, stuff it in your pocket now.
Do I agree, refuse, or deflect?
Deflect.
Might as well. Oh.
Hearing one for agree, one for deflect. Otzi, are you going to tie break?
I feel like I have a bias in this. I just told her to take it off.
It sounds like two for agree, so we're going to do agree. Won't be a problem.
And then Morgan just starts like coughing everywhere.
Yeah.
Good. Lose the gloves, too.
So that's their game. This isn't a power move, it's insurance.
Oh, clever.
If this place ever gets busted, evidence of my visit will be all over the place. They're giving their customers extra incentive to make sure this shithole remains a hidden gem. A reasonable idea on their part, but doesn't change my answer. Well, guys, we're gonna refuse, or refuse.
I say
Man, who
the
knows?
second refuse.
I like the sound of that. A good middle
Yeah.
refusal. That's not happening.
Whatever. Have fun explaining to the boss why you can't follow basic instructions.
That does sound fun.
Watch it. You're a guest here.
A guest? I'm a paying customer. One second. I can try adjusting Oatsy's volume up specifically on the Discord side a little bit, if that helps.
He was also just speaking pretty quietly.
Oatsy, can you say something for me?
Hi everybody, I'm Etsy.
I'm putting you up to like a 150, so you'll just come through a little. So you don't have to. Oatsy also has a headache, so I don't want to make Oatsy have to yell into the mic either. So I'll just boost Oatsy on Discord side for this one.
Much appreciated, everybody.
And if you try to get me to remove any more articles of clothing, I'm leaving a scathing review.
You haven't paid yet. Come on.
Right behind you. Oh, I think I didn't turn off my damn Steam overlay. 1 second. I don't want to get people getting bombarded for activity for thing. Though I actually don't know how to turn it off from here. So if you see any pop-ups, sorry. I'll figure that out for next time. Through here. Let's see.
Yeah, hey, I'll get the door.
Oh, this one's Ben.
Yeah. Huh?
Well, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers 4.
And the blowjob sister Dot.
Dot.
Yeah.
Howdy! Where the hell did you find her?
Must have fallen out of the canopy like ripe as shit fruit. Because if she didn't fall out of the damn sky, that'd mean Trey opened the door for her. Right, Trey?
Thanks. Come on.
Let's find out what this Blowjob Brothers deal is. Tanks. Tall boy. Blood type
Big
A
old boy.
minus. He also has his arrest record on here as most of his profile. I can't help but also notice a trend so far that both of them
Doesn't
hate
like
cops.
And
You
water
know.
stains. He cares about his furniture.
That's got to be a problem if he's hanging out with this guy who's constantly eating the ice chips
Yeah, true.
Can you get a coaster?
for my ice chips.
Yeah.
Put it in a styrofoam cup and put it on the coaster.
How hard is it not to open a goddamn door? I mean, Fall Out Boy Panic at the Disco made a whole song about it.
Like, she has...
Shut up.
The boys are fighting. The others aren't phased by his volume. Oh my god, Steam notifications, go away. My friends need to stop playing video games. I'm the only one who's allowed to.
At least you know someone trying to play Fallout New Vegas. Because you'd see that notification every 30 seconds.
Yeah, revving that lawnmower, baby.
I actually think I was too distracted yelling at Steam to do the line read. 1 second. The others aren't phased by his volume. This is normal. The big guy's always like this. But his outburst is giving me a moment to take in the scenic view. Brings a tear to the eye.
You.
Me?
Who else? Hit that.
A cigarette? It's laced with drugs.
Oh, this is laced with drugs.
I see.
Or don't. I'd love an excuse to kick your ass back down those stairs.
Hit the spliff or get out! They think I'm a cop? They think I'm a cop and cops can't use drugs when undercover. I could quote them the exact law that invalidates this quote-unquote legal defense, but I gather that wouldn't assuage their concerns.
Well, what's it gonna be?
We hit in the spliff.
You hit that shit
Yeah.
immediately.
Don't mind if I do. I love free shit. Meow. Oh fuck! They turned on the this weed got me turning on the chromatic aberration filter.
Hey. Damn, bitch, breathe.
But you
Don't hold it in. It doesn't do anything.
But you offered. I was wondering when some kind of chubby, cute citizen, like state's attorney, was going to come by, and then we'd have to shotgun.
Trey, who the hell is this red bitch? You trying to jinx us?
She's a customer?
She's a customer. We get customers every other day of the goddamn year. Why'd you have to bring her in here tonight?
There we go. This is it. I found the place.
Al?
Creek. She's got,
Look at me. Don't talk to Creek. Talk to me.
she's got a dark card.
Oh. I think Discord's probably going to delete that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Totally deleted that. It's fine.
I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. This is, I think, the only time it happens. Well, hold on.
It's hard.
There it goes. That'll come up on stream at least, probably, unless
Okay.
my audio settings on stream side also destroy it.
I ran the cereal downstairs. Scanner got hot like a hand warmer trying to crunch it, so it's legit, right?
Card, huh?
Let's find out about this guy.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur, baby.
Oh, okay.
I like this is like
Oh,
even though we have Sarah doing this is a combination of 3 lines that make me go like, oh, this is just an OT character that has been translated into,
sure.
into Of the Devil.
oh, okay. Okay, I see. Their
Lakers
name is
Kristoff.
Lake.
His name is Lakers.
His name is Lakers. They named him after the Lakers. I
named
took
you after the
life of
two-
crime.
I named you after the 2 basketball teams that scare me the most.
The Lakers and the Kristoffs. Who are the Kristoffs? You'll find
Yeah.
out in 2035.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think we got Tanks' name in here. Onker Ton.
Onker Ton.
Bunker.
I nod. Hard not to start playing a little more conservatively once you know the stakes. Whatever the specifics of their leadership structure, they're all looking to this creek right now. But I don't know his rhythm yet, so I can't exactly match it. For the moment, silence is golden.
Yeah, but Night Creek? With all the other shit we're expected to shovel?
Hey, shouldn't make talk like that in front of the customer. Customer. You'd think the word was old toothpaste the way he spat it out. Translation, outsider.
I just love the perfect noir dialogue. Just every time.
Spat it out like old toothpaste is an all-timer. I've got to start incorporating that into my life. Thanks, yeah, Miller, I know.
And now let's find out the last of the 4 Blowjaw brothers, Miller, whose name is Heaven Smiles.
Smiles?
You
What? Was he raised by fucking like
Hippies.
Protestants in the 1700s?
I don't claim to know all the media that Brian likes, but I think the answer is he was raised by someone who really liked Killer 7 on the GameCube.
That's fair. Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, Miller and I could never be friends because he doesn't like gin. However, he also doesn't like cops, so maybe we could get over it.
You could learn.
You know Smiles is a good boy because he has no littering incidents on record.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ecologically conscious.
All the more reason we should tell this bitch to get slagged.
Look, she's here now. So why not take her money?
I love taking people's money.
You know what? I got a better idea.
Apply directly to the forehead. The loud one, Tanks, is pressing a barrel directly into my forehead.
Why not take her for all she's got?
The metal feels cool on my skin. Reminds me of a stethoscope. Breathe in, and try not to sigh at the theatrics. Instead, I make eye contact with Creek.
Hey now. You can put that away.
He reholstered his firearm without so much as a click of the tongue. Mid-tears, like I thought. They've got something approaching discipline. Mind the safety.
Get screwed.
So, we good?
We're good. We're good. We are good, right, Creek?
Threading a thin needle, lady. A lot of moving parts neath the surface here. Give me a minute to clear my schedule for you. Make yourself at home in the meantime. Just don't hover, yeah?
Of course. You won't even notice I'm here. It's time to make a nuisance of ourselves.
Time to hover a whole bunch.
You doing inventory over here? Ouch. Must have caught you on the worst night of the quarter. Quarter? This ain't a meg operation, lady. We take our inventory daily. Torture. You're gonna suggest we put it all down on a spreadsheet? Get everyone to sign off every hour? We got a special name for anything with more than one signature on it. A cricket case. Cricko's important. We should bring it up. We've seen a lot of this other stuff before. Cricko. Combating Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Criminal Organizations Act provides increased...
It's RICO.
Exactly.
Okay.
Increased law enforcement
it's
powers and
racketeering.
impunity. Yeah. It's RICO.
Yeah.
It's new RICO / RICO for a... If you follow the it can be anywhere thing, RICO for a country that doesn't have RICO now, but will have RICO in 2086.
Right.
That's the important bit. It's super RICO. He's corrupting the Cricco acronym a lot, but his risk assessment isn't misguided. Paperwork brings down more criminal organizations than guns ever will. Give a half-decent accountant one thread to pull on, and they can rip apart the mafia in less than a business day.
Yep, get him on tax issues.
Hey, what did Greek say? Don't hover. It's only hovering if I'm bothering you. Am I bothering you? If you were bothering me, you'd know it.
Okay, cool, thanks, bye.
You good, buddy? Looking a little sweaty.
That's just because I was exercising before you showed up.
Uh-huh.
Bitch, you don't believe me? How do you think we defend what's ours down here?
I assumed the gun I was acquainted with just now played a role.
Think we can afford to break the bank on bullets? It's easy to buy a gun. Pulling the triggers?
Also, easy.
Like kissing it goodbye. It'll rat you out first chance it gets.
An aversion to firearms would explain the relatively low fatalities for gang-related violence. Big names can afford to buy a new gun every week, but for everyone beneath them, it comes down to crowbars, clubs, knives, and mods. Hi, Goo, welcome! Well, I'm sure you all do very well in your fist fights.
This fight's like juvie. Sounds like recess shit.
Sorry, fisticuffs?
Laugh it up. First time you hear the sound a steel arm makes caving a skull in, you'll get exactly how we operate.
Right. Sorry. That door is nearly as sturdy as the one out front, but a lot more slapped together. What was it originally? That a walk-in freezer or something?
What? No,
We had an agreement about hovering, yeah?
Yeah. It's barred from this side.
With a baseball bat. What?
Nothing, you're just kinda glaring at me.
It's my job to glare at suspicious bitches like you.
Hey, excuse me, I immediately started doing Morgan voice. Tanks is just superstitious. Though I wouldn't call it a superstition until it stops keeping you alive.
I'm not!
Did I pass a black cat on my way in or something? It's your clothes. Again? Didn't know your fine establishment had a dress code.
Not a code, just bad goddamn luck to wear red.
Bad luck to see, red man.
Same thing.
Nah, you see the red hood, then you fear for your life. Cosplaying as her is just weird, but it won't doom you.
Great, it'll only doom us.
I don't think I've heard this particular ghost story, boys.
Really? You were blending in so well.
The Red Rider Hood, the Shinigami, Grim Reaper of the lower wards.
Caught her on a misty night, end up dead by morning light.
Come on, Krieg, don't start that shit when you don't even believe it.
You don't have to believe it to have heard the rhyme.
You've never heard of the Red Rider Hood. Little girl in the fog in a big red raincoat. Misted in the crossfire of a shootout between pigs and robbers, wanders the wards seeking revenge. No, never. Thought even uptowners knew this stuff. You gonna tell me you never heard of the Cyberpunk or the Little Lord next? Guess I don't have a good ear for this kind of thing.
Maybe you're just not as smart as you think you are.
Oh, fuck. Says the grown man sweating because of a ghost story. How about I take extra care not to walk under any ladders for the rest of the night and we call it even? Walk under any... Where'd you even find it? Oh, did you mean a step ladder?
Damn it.
Hey!
Now who's afraid? You look pale as spit.
Because for some reason, I just got the horrible feeling that I lost a bet. Episode 1 callbacks. Is that everything?
I think there was something on the poker, the playing table.
Ah, yes.
There we are.
Did I interrupt a game? What's your poison? 5 card, full blind, Monaco rules. Are those games? You just screw around with whatever we got to kill time, lady.
You know your stuff. You ever play around here?
Now and then. The hell? You go slumming for card games? Now and then.
Have I seen you at a game before? Maybe up by the 30s?
Sorry, must have been some other redhead.
Damn. Thought I'd finally got my second chance at getting that beauty's contacts.
You practice that one a lot?
Practiced it a little. How's it working?
Keep practicing. And perfectly timed before we do this line read, we have an ad break starting like right now.
Ah, okay, well, there we go.
So I'm going to tab to the BRB screen for a little bit. Everybody go use the restrooms or whatever. And we're back. Sorry that we're on the thing here. I tried to, in between the things, shift tab to turn the Steam Friends off, and it did. That input does turn on auto for the text advance, so we skipped ahead like a screen or two, but it's okay.
Yeah, just a little bit of dialogue. It's okay.
I am, however, taking Megas' advance and signing off of Steam so that hopefully it stops popping up at the very least. So let's see. That looks good. VTuber's back on. Audio's back on. We're back in. Okay.
Is Ben back?
Oh, did Ben go?
No.
Okay, well, wait.
I think he went to the bathroom. I love my little chat sprite. I love watching her go.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort that was went into making mine move its mouth like a Muppet.
Mm-hmm.
If I do change them at all, it would be, I think, literally just to crop them down to like squares, like the little like window displays I use for the other parts of the UI, so it looks like y'all are like little pop-up windows.
Yeah, totally.
I might do that at some point, but I would have to actually. The problem is, so I have these PNG tubers because even though I had the whole thing, these are just saved on the React website, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that since I don't have the raw GIFs anymore, if I were to do that, I would have to actually re-export all the sprites and then recompile the animation and stuff like that.
Okay.
Also, welcome back, Ben.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
This sounds like a job for Make Oatsy do it.
Nah, I'm not going to do that to you. So Sarah, start with the line after keep practicing, and we'll jump back in.
Yeah.
Oh wait. There we go.
That. All right, come here. Pull up a chair. Let me ask you something before we get started. What was your first job?
Waitress. There we are.
Waitress. You remember this feeling? 9 p.m., diners filter out, doors close at 10. I'll start turning off the grills, taking out the trash, settling down. And then some mouth breather comes in at 9:40 with big blank eyes, expecting you to find him a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, asshole behavior. Not breaking any rules, can't arrest him, can't shoot the guy.
Though if you work food service, you should be allowed to shoot that guy, to be clear.
Agreed.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah. Even if you wanted to. So, related note, you're here to buy. A paying customer. Happy to have you. Just read the room, okay?
Sure. I can do that. I don't have any problems reading a room.
Yeah. And no haggling. Now, what are you here for?
Well, I can't be honest about that. Time to build a story. This Creek seems less high-strung than the others. He must have a few years and a couple of promotions under his belt. He might be on the 3rd floor at the moment, but in spirit he's still on the street, earning. Everyone above him is in more managerial positions. He's in between crowds, isolated. And he seemed entertained by my poke at the big guy. Putting that all together, I'm not actually here for myself. Truth is, I can't hear anything over the damn screen. I grab the remote sitting on the edge of the desk and turn off the screen. That's better.
What'd you do that for?
It was too loud.
We like it loud. Screws with bugs and wires and cops. Are you a cop?
Keeping it at that volume could damage your ears. You'd end up yelling all the time.
Relax, Tanks. Cut her some slack. She smoked enough of your shitty roll to... I was gonna say fall over, but you seem...
Sober? Me?
You got chrome lungs or something?
I've just always had a very high tolerance for that kind of thrill.
You can do a bunch of drugs and not even enjoy it? Shit, you must have been popular in school.
Not exactly.
Hmm.
But clearly I'm not invincible. I'd never talk about myself if I wasn't at least a little stoned.
My bad. We usually pride ourselves on not giving a shit on who our customers are.
Thanks for making me the exception. Now, like I was saying, I'm actually here for someone else. My boss, to tell you the truth.
That sucks. Does your regional manager want a made-to-order heart attack at his retirement party or something?
You're not that far off. His son's turning 18 and he wants a party. An organic party.
How's that supposed to mean?
Hell if I know. But a coworker let slip that I smoked a few times in college, so boss goes and hands me his dark card, slaps me on the rear, and sends me down here. Told me to get everything his son needs for the best graduation ever.
That's rough. A pretty lady like yourself shouldn't be stuck running errands at this hour. Not in this part of the city. It's not safe. Speaking of which, Miller?
I gotta say, I love the extremely threatening way where his eyebrow lowers just a little bit when he says it's not safe, but his expression doesn't shift even an
Yeah.
inch.
Yeah.
It's just so like, I'm threatening you, Smiles. Stand up, raise your hands. I oblige, but the lanky one keeps staring at me oddly, looking me up and down. It's not complimentary. He's searching for something.
See, normally I would never be this poor of a host to such a nice customer, but... bosses, right?
Yeah.
I've been real micromanaging lately. It's kind of becoming a problem. So, we're taking a little more care around new faces.
Tucked inside her jacket, around the left pocket. His eyes aren't modded. Did I give it away with my body language?
Something you want to share with the class? Forgot I had that, maybe?
Yes, I have a knife on me. Should I have declared that on my papers?
Would have been the polite thing to do, yeah.
Sorry for the poor manners, but a pretty lady like me, this part of town... Guess I was just being careful around new faces.
Alright.
You're letting her keep it?
I think beautiful women should be allowed to have whatever kind of bladed weapons they want.
Exactly. I got you here to protect us. To wonder, though, why'd a high-power corporate mover-shaker come in person? Why come to us? Why not go across the skywalk over the nearest Icaria-owned dispensary?
Cagey tonight, aren't we, boys? The hell are they so suspicious for? Who are the Icaria? Name sounds vaguely familiar, but... For those of you who remember our stream of episode 1, it's a name that comes up in one of the little newspapers that we read. You might remember it, or you might not.
Like 6 months, I don't remember.
Well, I can read between the lines. They're the competition. Actually, funnily, I deleted the save I had on here before I started this, just to make sure that it didn't pull up any spoiler thumbnails or anything. I do think, though, it reads... Oh, no, it's because I was doing it on the old computer, and I actually had it saved there. I don't have it on here. If you read that article in the prior episode, she actually calls it out directly there. But since I have not replayed it on this new computer, she does not remember that I know that. Tragically. So if these blue bloods are being this cautious around a paying customer, I can shame them over it. Let's pull up them, because I don't think we got one for the rust. Oh no, we did. They brought up the rust earlier. We're not gonna go too deep into all this, but they're a gang who's known for like yoinking people off the street and killing them and ripping their mods out so they can sell their replacement parts, basically. You know,
Okay, yeah.
there are those people from the
They're
intro for
scavengers
2077, you know?
Yeah.
And as for the blue bloods, they're the Yakuza, approximately,
Oh, okay.
or the triads, or one of those kinds of organizations.
Oh, so it's the rust against the blue bloods.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So it's red versus blue.
It is
That's
in fact
correct.
red versus blue. You know Creek's ass be saying beat boot fuck the red team. I mean, sure, everyone knows the Ikari have taken the lion's share of the city. I just didn't realize they had a monopoly, too. Look at him being so like, oh, she got me.
Ugh.
Get it straight. The Icaria wouldn't be on top anymore once we, never mind. Never mind.
His threatening smile. Can we not do business?
No one said that. So what'll it be?
Well, I don't want any of these kids choking on their own foam.
It'd be funny to watch.
I figured I'd just buy a bunch of downers and maybe a handful of uppers. Let half of them get high off the atmosphere.
Downers, huh? We got the new titration of lime. Lasts for hours.
Yeah, they can stir it into their watered-down beers. Wait, new titration? No one's gonna shit themselves, are they?
No. Not until the morning, at least.
They're not gonna shit themselves.
You're gonna see some kid shit some other guy's pants. It'll be a sight to behold.
What do you mean by that? How does that?
How does that
What?
even work?
Only one way
What
to
did-
find out, lady. It's you gotta buy a kilo right now. All right, well, I can live with that. What have you got on the other end?
Got plenty, long as they don't mind hippos.
Hypodermics? I feel like these baby shark types would get nervous around needles. You got anything they can inhale?
Well, got a lot of nerve.
I'm just asking a question.
No, I mean, never mind.
Fast bump, high plateau, and a smooth ride down. Our best seller.
Sounds great.
Unfortunately, it's in high demand, so,
I think that one we did last time, I believe, but just very popular inhalant street drug. Probably don't need to worry too much about it this time around. I get that he's selling me drugs, but does he really have to sell me drugs? Hey, it's not my card anyway. Charge it.
gladly.
Typing away at his tablet like this, he almost looks white collar.
It checks out, right?
And if you want, you can select here to give us a tip. 20% is complimentary.
The cereal's legit, so...
Yeah, man. You already said that. It's encrypted, Trey. It's not meant to be a one-tap purchase.
Oh, it isn't? Oh, I fucked up.
Dark card. The gold standard of untraceable fund transfer among the criminal and financial elite. Your average citizen wouldn't recognize it as anything special. It looks like any other credit or debit card. Only reason I recognized it is because they got flashed all the time back in my apprenticeship. Mostly for drawing lines, but sometimes for purchasing. Hard to convert the funds back into cash, but if you want to buy or sell in the black market, you couldn't ask for better. So what the hell is going on? I'm dangling some very enticing bait here. An amenable mark, spending money that's not her own. They should be salivating over me. Instead, they're practically X-raying me. Why? Interesting decor.
Finally, someone notices. It's nice, right? It's called cherry wood. Redid the paint myself yeah. Redid the paint myself with a finish I had imported.
It is a nice piece of furniture, Creek, but I was referring to your paperweight.
Ah, yeah, that. You like it?
Does Morgan like the sword?
I mean, I think Morgan would appreciate swords.
I recognize it as a cheap paperweight, but I don't think Morgan would.
I think she would recognize it as a cheap paperweight, so I'm saying no.
I think that sounds like 2 for now. Sorry, can't say that I do. It's a bit martial for my tastes. Have you considered giving it a polish?
That'd be a crime.
Oh?
Polishing off the battle scars from a hard-won prize.
Prize? It's not yours?
I think I picked up on the job.
Ooh.
I think that's you, Ben, right? This is our guy who got his ass kicked in the beginning of the
Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
story.
yeah, okay.
A masculine voice, muffled, possibly gagged, and stifled as if pained. Seems like I'm not their only guest tonight.
Really wish you'd left music on, lady.
Sorry? You say something? I completely spaced out just now. Didn't hear a word you said.
Okay. That's okay. I didn't say anything.
Guess you aren't so stupid you can't even mind your own business.
Speaking of my business, how are we looking?
The card's still processing.
Sorry about that.
Guess it takes time to snake a wire through enough pinholes that even the almighty state can't track it. Takes power, too, apparently. Well, batteries plummeting. Dark card.
Would you like to sign up for our rewards program while you're here?
Almost more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah, turns out the battery's draining because I have my FGO robot playing in the background. You know, that game's still online in 2086. They just kept putting out, we're on part 3 finally.
We're almost done with part 3. It only took 60 years, but don't worry about it.
Definitely didn't do its previous owner any good before I palmed it off his corpse.
The card also seems to be draining all of my personal information, but I'll ignore that for now.
Hello, AA Renders. Also, hello, person who says Star Citizen soon. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not playing a game with any relevance to Star Citizen whatsoever. This
Maybe
game
they
is
mean
made
that
by
it'll be-
approximately 4 people for approximately $0, as opposed to being a pyramid scheme for billions. So I think that's a great point differential.
Maybe they mean that it'll be fully out in 2086,
Yeah,
just
that's
like
what
the
I
end of
thought the joke
FGO.
Oh, you know what? Fair dinkum. I completely
Yeah.
misread the joke. You know,
Yeah.
Compass Arisen, I'm sorry for fucking that so badly. That's a funny joke.
Okay.
Oh.
Your boss must be a careful guy delegating you to come down here with this.
And Colin, too. So many friends. It's bumping. It's bumping at the Farg tonight.
A thing normal people say all of the time, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Not very smart, though. He has no idea what any of this shit costs.
Ah.
If I treat myself after I finish here, it's not like he'd ever know the difference.
Good on you, ripping off the bastard. A woman after my own heart.
For a second, I missed that the laugh was the line and thought you were laughing at Goo's joke about FGO releasing a saber face of Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Now I just need 2 thumbs and a password for verification, and we're golden.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There a problem?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
No, no problem. Sorry, it's just something I heard.
And what's that?
That the Blue Bloods had gotten something special in recently. Can't trust everything you hear out there. Or read. Or see. No, of course not. But is it true? A no mask?
Like the man said, you gotta be careful what stories you listen to.
Whenever Creek fades in, because they're like completely blue, it looks like they're like a hologram projection at first.
Mm-hmm.
I choose to believe that's how Creek arrives in any scene. Come on, what could it even cost? A couple thousand?
I wouldn't know. I'm no art appraiser. But I do know that it's rare. Fun fact, no means talent. But I don't think that translation does it justice. Less than a dozen people on the planet who can make them.
What's so special about it? I mean, them, if they exist, which they don't.
He's so good at InfoSec, you guys.
Yeah, he's the best.
If you want a mask, you've already got one on your own chin, lady.
State puts up cameras, we put on masks. State adds layered scans, we wear helmets. High-tech climbs higher, low-tech punches lower. Back and forth, up the escalators. But a no-mask's got tech that can't be answered. Scissors sharp enough to cut rock. Anti-facial recognition fractalized active defense. Any camera, scanner, or ad that looks at their mask, they'll see a face. Within a face, within a face, within a face, until fatal error. Forget hiding from cameras, searching for blind spots. With a no mask, you could just walk down the street of the busiest street in the city. I fucked that line because I was busy looking at text fly by because I have ADHD. And brick every camera in half a kilometer.
You know your stuff.
We'll pull up the term for no mask briefly. Or for no in general. And find a fairly direct Wikipedia article about no theater, as well as the description of the actual masks that would be worn in no theater. Which when we were in Detroit, we saw one of those at the
yes, we did.
Museum. They have the very fun quality of being designed such that if you angle your head this, that, or the other way, that they will show through like shadow play different expressions, which is very. I don't know how people figure how to do that shit, but I'm very jealous of it.
Very cool.
Have you ever been to a convention and seen like a really good, like, furry head where the eyes are set up such that the eyes track you?
I haven't, but I have seen what people do for the 3D art version of that, of like making an anime character with eye tracking, which is that, you know, because they're doing anime, it's all flat colors, right? They're not doing like complicated lighting shading. So what they do is they just make the eyes concave and then put the eye dot at the center. And so whatever angle you're looking at the head from, it looks as though the iris is tracking you, even though you're just looking at the bottom of a conical pit.
Yeah, it's just an optical illusion thing.
I wish I knew how you did that with no masks though, because it seems very complicated. But I guess that's why I live in 2025 and make stupid pixel art and not carving masks like 500 years ago.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think you know your stuff.
Buyer beware.
But if this mask could do half of what you think it could, anyone that got their hands on it wouldn't part with it easily.
So how much?
More than you could afford, that's for sure.
Feyhaven, I'm 30 years old and forgot that time is real and forgot that it is in fact 2026 and not 2025. You'll have to forgive me. I'm already at the phase of my life where I'm like, I'm 31 years old. It's not my birthday yet.
Yeah.
It won't be my birthday for several months, but it's 2026 and I'm just like, well, I'm 31 now. So that's
Time's
fine.
fake.
Look, in January, you have a grace period of the entire month of January to keep writing the wrong year on like any document you're signing.
Yeah. I've just started treating myself like a horse, where I have a standardized birthday now of January 1st.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I've got pretty nice stock options.
Maybe you do have the money. That's not the issue.
That's right, Foil. Horse mention. Looks at camera knowingly. This is a surprise horse that will help us later.
Ooh, a Musume real. I can't sell it. It's already been spoken for.
August makes a good point, by the way, thinking that it's the 90s when someone says 20 years back.
Uh-huh.
Shh. Silence.
It hurts.
20 years ago, that was like Final Fantasy VII, right? What do you mean 10?
I have to scream out in pain right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's relatively quiet on stream end, but I hope the rest of you did hear the Donkey Kong Country sound effect playing through Discord.
End of discussion.
Well, sure, you can't sell something that's been spoken for. But things get misplaced all the time. Delivery carriers showing up at the wrong address, missing packages ending up in bags of storage facilities, merchandise falling off the back of the proverbial truck.
You weren't sent here on some errand.
Shit.
Wait, what is it?
Take a long look, boys, because you may never get another chance. We're breathing the air as a genuine consultant.
Some kind of Meg spy?
If I was, I couldn't exactly come out and say, now could I?
Oh shit.
Is it really this easy?
Yeah, that's real smart talk. Now give me one reason I shouldn't paint your brains onto the wall.
Because I still haven't paid for my purchase.
Definitely got the nerves of a consultant. They teach you that at some fancy uptown corpo school. Or was it something you were born with?
Something I was born with? Probably. But believe it or not, I'm glad we're having this conversation. Honesty always speeds up negotiation. So in the spirit of cooperation, why don't you start being honest too?
How's that?
You don't want my money, traceable or otherwise. Only reason you'd entertain a customer while in the middle of whatever bottleneck you're keeping behind that door is because I have something rare that you desperately need.
Don't assume desperation. Or need.
How about want? You want the dark card account itself, not whatever shitcoin currency it holds.
And why is that?
To steal from your bosses.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're the ones stealing from us.
Yes, I'm sure you have very legitimate grounds for a wage theft suit, but I don't care. Whether it's for running away, skimming off the top, or just as insurance, you want a wallet they don't have eyes on. And since your tall friend hasn't misted me yet, it seems like you're willing to barter for it. So, the card for the mask.
Not even close.
The card plus 2/4 worth of my salary. That's nearly...
Nah, sister, you don't have the cash for this purchase. And it ain't the kind of thing you can get a loan from the bank for.
More than anything, Creek needed money right now.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but... Not cash, then.
Hmm?
Might as well try it. What about information instead?
I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it would have to be one hell of a piece of intel.
I could give you heartbreak.
What did she say?
Funny.
That is funny. Heartbreak, the most famous anarcho-terrorist in the country, at some Meg's beck and call.
Upgraded to a narco-terrorist now.
I was about to say, like, really? That's bad. I don't remember that happening.
Oh, they were talking in the like near the end of the last case how people have been V for Vendetta-ing, fucking standalone complexing Morgan's
right.
thoughtless serial murders. Lots of people were laughing very hard, having shorted the right stocks before each of his kills. Hold up, seriously? No. Why do people buy this conspiracy shit so easily?
I don't get the joke. Wait, why would we want heartbreak?
To learn from him, make an example of him, hire him. You blue bloods have been fighting the Rust, the Icaria, the State, and everyone who wants a peace for decades. Yet Heartbreak's gotten more notoriety than all of you combined in only a few months. There's really nothing you'd want to say to him? Nothing you'd want to ask him? If he was sitting right in front of you? The following scene contains loud noises, flashes of light, depictions of violence and gore.
I'm immediately reminded of Dragon Guard 3's.
Yeah. Dragon Guard 3's like hard cutaway.
Yeah, with the Taiko Drum Master artists like "We'll be right back" screen.
Mhm.
Hell of a bluff, I'll give you that.
I thought it was worth a try. Sorry, just procrastinating having to go back to my superiors empty-handed.
Nah, it was good. Good effort. I mean, I'm still interested in the dark card. It's just that mask is a death sentence, crafted specifically for one very special customer. I'm just the one given the honor of hanging on to it until...
Sounds like you've got your own office politics to worry about.
Getting pulled in every direction.
I know the feeling. Well, that was a bunch of drama for nothing. She gonna buy or what, Creek? Oh, I'm still buying. Not for some kid's party, obviously. Plan is, we're gonna spike the competition at this meet and greet, make the customer think they're drooling idiots. The mask was always a long shot. I was just personally curious.
Curiosity can get you into trouble down here at the bottom of the world.
Don't worry. I like to think I know a thing or two about discretion. I think Discord might have deleted that completely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
There you go, that one came through.
I can see that. Let's wrap this up then. Your password and your thumbs, please.
Oh, right, we're back here. Sure. I'll just take off my gloves here. Oh, yeah. I make a snap with my right hand as my left extends towards the desk. Viewer discretion advised.
Oh, it is the Taiko drum part.
Real quick, before I forget, do you have a bag for all this?
The hell?
That skipped automatically without me doing the thing. I'll pull up the backlog
That's
real
okay.
quick, though. So yeah, actually got a few in this drawer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, got a few in this drawer.
And then the lights snap off, and then Ben did that.
The hell?
Only needed to distract him for a second. Less than one heartbeat. I did tell him to mind the safety.
Oh, did it not come through as well, either?
No.
Not really.
No.
The big one made a small noise as he looked down to see that his own gun had blown a fist-sized chunk out of his torso.
Holy shit.
He jumped up fast. I was expecting to blow his head off.
Ugh.
From behind, a motion, a shape charging towards me. Spinning left, I draw my knife, exhale, and lower my shoulders. There. A loudly broadcast haymaker swinging in from his right. Bad instinct. He must have gotten used to those sparklers making people flinch. I step in, and his bicep smacks dully onto my shoulder. As I place my knife directly into his carotid. He's gripping that knife with all the strength he has left. Wait, is he really gonna try to pull it out? Someone's been stabbed. What do? When applying first aid to a puncture wound, removing the foreign object is not recommended, as this can greatly increase the rate of blood lost. Another bad instinct. Oxygen cut off to the brain. Already losing vision. And dropped with all the grace of a garbage bag hitting the bottom of the dumpster. So that just leaves... Hasn't moved a muscle. Newest member. Weakest in the pack. Personally, I wouldn't have given the new guy guard duty, but hindsight's 20/20. The gun's double-barreled. 2 shots. Spent. And Miller still has my knife in a literal death grip. I'll have to improvise for this last one. What the hell? Why not?
Oh, shit.
Though, come to think of it, how do you use this thing?
It's a fucking sword, dude. It's not a fighter jet. What's the hard about swish, swish, stab?
Aim for the bleachers, I guess.
Yeah!
Barely got 3 centimeters into his neck. Must have hit a vertebra and stopped dead. Still got the job done after a few whacks, but... Well, it was my first time with a sword. And I've never been very good at anything the first time. I've always needed lots of practice. Okay. The music should have deadened the sound of the gunfire, and that gun was heavily modified. It somehow still has its tags, they can't possibly be functioning properly. So I've got a window of opportunity. First things first, gloves back on.
Yeah.
Wow, someone's lively.
Who the hell?
Some kind of mod keeping him alive? A cruelty under his circumstances. I could hear the slug tear his intestines apart. The pain alone should have knocked him out cold, yet his fingers are limp, his eyes sharp. Paralyzed.
There are rules, I thought.
Blood's pooling fast. You've got 4 minutes.
4 minutes for what?
Everything.
You're no mega assassin. You're too talkative. Who sent you? Fox? Gray Lady? Oh, that red should. You're the rest's newest rabid dog? Caribou?
It's cute how you all give each other nicknames.
You're civilian?
Where's the mask?
What? Go to hell.
You just looked right at the desk drawer. I thought you said you played poker. Need your keys.
A civilian thief?
Theft is victimless. It's robbery when violence is involved.
So you're just out of your goddamn mind.
I'm the last person you'll ever talk to, Creek. Your choice, but do you really want to be rude?
You seem like you can take it.
The key clicks into the small safe, and I pull upon the door to reveal paperwork. Page after page of spreadsheets and diagrams and text, all printed in red. Is this important?
So considerate. Just throw it anywhere.
Okay.
I was joking!
3 minutes now. Sarcasm will cost you time you don't have. There it is. A gleaming darkness at the back of the safe.
So that's it. You. All of this. All of us. For that. Just for that.
I get asked that question a lot. Would you feel better if I'd killed you for a different reason?
Oh, hey,
No,
Xenos.
shut up.
What's up?
If I had a good reason for blowing a hole in your stomach, would it have hurt any less? You've still got more than 2 minutes. Plenty of time. I could spin up whatever fairy tale you'd like to put you to bed. I bring the mask to my face, and for a brief moment the surface seems to writhe. Is it trying to adjust itself to me?
Suppose it makes sense, you wanting a mask so bad. If I was as hideous as you on the inside, I wouldn't want to go barefaced either. Hit a nerve? Must be the worst kind of feeling. Being seen. Seen by someone you can't even hurt anymore. Well, I see you, heartbreak. Yeah, big, bad, faceless heartbreak. I'm just a dumbass punk.
Don't flatter yourself. It's not that you're particularly perceptive. I just don't have anything to hide when a corpse is talking.
First honest thing you said. So what gives, HBK? You're clearly not an idealist. All the terrorism, rebellion theories, out the window. You go around killing because your daddy smack you around? Your mommy not hug you enough?
My father never laid a hand on me. My mother hugged me a sufficient amount.
So what the hell's your excuse?
I don't make excuses.
Then what the hell's wrong with you?
Less than a minute now. I could spend that time making up a diagnosis if you'd like. Or would you prefer if I just come over there and squeeze? Automod tried to set... No! There we go. Automod tried to prevent Goo from saying evil women are sexy and accused Goo of
As
misogyny.
soon as I saw it, I let it through.
What?
Thank you, Otzi.
I would not allow that to be
It's
censored.
absolutely fast on that trigger.
Automod
Twitch just
saw
saw the-
evil women and thought that,
Yeah.
that our dear friend Goo was being misogynist instead of being woke and correct.
Oh, calling women evil, not very woke of you.
Or would you prefer I just come over there and squeeze? Oh my god, it did it again! Automod.
Once again, I just know. I am here to support women's wrongs.
How many?
Another question straight out of the greatest hits. How can I put this? How many times have you eaten bread? It's 2086. She doesn't know the reference. She thinks she's being original.
It's a classic
Ah.
piece of literature at this point.
No,
Yeah,
don't
they
worry.
teach that in
Araki is
school.
still writing JoJo. He's on part 14 now.
Araki's like fucking House in Fallout New Vegas. They just got him in a tube and he's writing new JoJo parts.
He found the actual stone mask and he is just continuing to write JoJo.
Got a gluten thing, bitch!
Love you, Creek. Whatever. Point is, I'm not a collector. This is not my hobby. I don't keep count. There is no code. I do what I want, as often as I want to.
Dude, what the hell went? Wilt. Whole of the law, is that it?
Don't know what you're referencing. But from where you're sitting, do I really look like the law-abiding type? I bring the mask back down to my face, and again, its surface seems to shudder.
Forget it. At least I know you deserve what's coming.
I've heard a lot of empty threats in people's last moments, Creek. They're never that memorable.
Told you that mask was a death sentence. That it was spoken for.
Goo, I'm so glad that line gets to be on screen for a couple seconds. Oh, and there it goes. Goodbye. Goo, you are the most persecuted member of my chat. I'm sorry.
They called in a huntsman from overseas. Home turf. Huntsman can become anyone, go anywhere, kill anything. Supposed to come over and slaughter the rest. That mask was part of his payment. They'll be looking for it.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
The finders keepers.
Forget it. I don't need to scare you. Huntsman, hunter, too much meaning. Lost. I always thought the better translation was pelt taker. He'll find you, flay you alive, wear your skin, then go and murder everyone you've ever. What a face. Should have taken you up on dipping out early. Anything beat, dying, staring at a face. A face like that.
You can't just call me ugly. Oh, there he's gone. Oh well.
There he goes.
So, a huntsman coming to get me? Nah, the dead and dying make for strong bluffers. And I've seen more than a few of them try their hand at improv. Time to move. I need to scuff things up a bit more. Make this look more like an orca shootout than, well, a visit from me.
Well, goodbye, idiot.
All of our blowjob brother goobers!
In one fell swoop.
You know, actually, if you open the stream real quick, I do have something I need to share now that we have hit a good point to do so. I'm going to pull up an image.
Oh boy.
1 second. I saved it. So originally, this about like 9 or 10 months ago is when they started showing off like preview stuff from this chapter. Is it just gonna paste in? Yeah. So as you can see up here, they posted, what are your predictions for Of the Devil episode 2 9 months ago with you know, these new characters and the spoiler new outfit art. All this to say that I have a divine connection to the Numinous.
This is just Saturn being Saturn. I'm so sick of it.
Flexing at this point. Fuck off.
I had forgotten about this completely, but like a week ago, somebody liked this tweet or this post, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm a genius. Never mind.
My Apollo's dodgeball one too many times, Saturn. I'm gonna have to kill you.
It's hard. It's hard knowing shit. Let me remove that from the thing.
Thank you for your hard work.
All right, now we're gonna let's start cleaning things up. Weapons are inherently disposable. I can kill with anything, but I never bother to retrieve one from a dead man's grip. But I might have need for a knife again shortly, so I'll be taking this back, Miller. I had to pry. Why is it that the dead are always grasping? Can't look over there.
I don't know, Morgan. Why do people cling to life? Do you think it's just a metaphor? No, they're being very literal.
I don't know what that means. The sword was not worth the effort. Lesson learned. But now I do have to remove it for this next part. His eyes. Can't tell the model from the outside, but I can make a strong, educated guess at the price range. If they back up any data, it can't be more often than once an hour. It'll be 10 o'clock soon. I'm gonna need something with some heft to it. Well, the bat's definitely spent, but his eyes are no longer a problem. And the sword is fine where it is. Not gonna tempt fate and risk nicking myself with it. That's all the burning issues addressed. Time to take care of the chores. I had to remove my gloves to convince them I could use the dark card. That means I handled all the murder weapons with my bare hands. Obviously, I'll need to wipe my prints off this gun and my knife. But I put my gloves on before opening Creek's safe and cracking Trey's skull. So what does that leave? Focus. No mistakes. We smoked this doobie.
You did smoke, yeah.
That cigarette was in my mouth. Prints can be removed with a swipe of a sleeve, but saliva's... no choice. I'll have to take it with me and dispose of it somewhere far away. Or smoke it down to nothing if I'm feeling masochistic. Tasted like microwave sand sprinkled with aluminum and artificial sweetener. Cigarettes do scatter particulates. If forensic finds them but can't match them to a source, well, so what? All they'll know is there was a horrible spliff here at some point. And it would be pretty funny to see this drawn up as a quadruple homicide drug robbery with a payload of exactly one shitty blunt. That's interesting, that there's a tutorial that warns you not to forget anything. I didn't forget anything when I went through. I do wonder if there's like a game over or something for like forgetting something.
Oh, maybe.
But I don't know. And we're going to be thorough because I like being thorough. Because you get to see more text that way. Right, the keys I took off him to open the safe. He's got a little maid costume charm on there I didn't notice the first time I played, actually. The Blue Bloods are going to find out I took the mask eventually, but I see no reason to give them any hints. And on the off chance the police get here first, I'd rather they not investigate this as a robbery. All that's to say, you can have these back, Creek.
Oh, you touched the remote, but I think you were wearing gloves when you did that.
Yes, she was. The dark card played its role as bait perfectly, even if it's the reason I'm having to go around wiping off prints. I'll never be able to pull funds off it, but I may be able to use it again if... Huh. It's stuck. Creek must have dropped it harder than I realized. Getting shot in the stomach doesn't help with handling delicate electronics. No way I'm gonna risk everything taking the whole reader with me. It could have any number of pings and strings leading back to the manufacturer or even the Blue Bloods themselves. No, I'll wipe the dark card off and then set the whole reader back on the desk. For all anyone knows, Creek's pod mugged it off some slummer and we're trying in vain to get beer money off it. Let me think. Or the remote. That's there. This is the remote I used to distract the big guy. I need to wipe my prints off it, of course, but should I turn the music back off? No, it was playing when I first walked in. Best to preserve continuity. And besides, what was it he said? We like it loud, screws with the bugs. He was right about that much. A little smoke screen never hurts. And funnily, normally they give you, like, automatically find stuff. They don't in this scene. You just have to actually mouse around. The sword. I gripped the handle with both hands when I brought it down on his neck. Thinking back, I dragged the tip across the floor, didn't I? Shit. Probably got Miller's blood on it. That's sloppy. And stupid. Why the hell did I... No. Forget it. There's nothing I can do about it anyway. Fingerprints can be wiped. There's no cleaning agent on Earth that can hide blood from a modern forensics team. I'm not looking to do an encore performance of my reaction to those goddamn fickle bobbies. From episode 0.
What?
Oh, we have an ad break. Ah!
Ah!
Skins died.
That's right. And we're back once Sarah gets here.
Hooray!
But yeah, I literally, like, the reason why when we were casting things, I'm like, no, we're all taking one of the four, is because A, I knew that, you know, all four of us would be talking. But B, I'm also like, I'm not gonna have to also play Miller that long.
It's funnier this way.
That's right.
Yes.
I honestly forgot how long this intro bit would take us. I was kind of wondering, like, if we'd even get to that big stinger tonight or not. But luckily, we still have, like, probably another hour left before we wrap up for the evening, so we can, like, do a little bit more.
Yeah.
I just feel so bad for the Blowjob Brothers.
I know, but it was their fate to be killed horribly for no good reason.
No good goddamn reason.
Well, wait for Sarah. I'm gonna look and see if I forgot anything.
The tragedy.
How does
of it all.
AutoMod not censor that, but it censors you saying evil women?
Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna test something here.
It might just let you say whatever because you're a mod on the channel, but...
Oh, you can say evil men, but you can't say evil women.
Vegas did the exact same thing.
Unfortunately, this test is holding because Megas said evil men and it didn't do anything, and then Megas said evil women and it did censor Megas.
Wait.
Wait, what happened?
Hold on.
My chat is testing the AutoMod's biases, and it's finding that well, now it's censoring someone saying the Blowjob Brothers, unfortunately. But we are finding that it doesn't censor evil men, but it does always censor evil women.
Wow.
They really hate people saying blowjob. I don't know why.
That was rude.
I think I got everything that they'll let me get. I don't see any more clickables. I remember something that Morgan doesn't, but there's not any kind of interaction for it.
Well,
as far as I
that's
can tell,
bad
so.
news for Morgan.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, the game came out and you can play it.
That makes sense.
Use control. Oh, it does still have auto find. Nope. Nothing left here.
Well, there we go.
I can't exactly spend all night on this. Am I good here?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
unlike the time they do this to you in episode 0, if you say think again, it just takes you back to the last screen and there's not additional findables, I don't think. So we're gonna call it here. Yeah, okay. This feels like the scene's been set. I got some credits for doing a good girl job.
Those. Wow.
Her smile,
Her
so
innocent
full of life.
smile.
I didn't say it was innocent. I said no, I did not say that smile was innocent.
Like a princess.
It's a strange sensation, erasing your own presence. A sense of supremely private accomplishment, like placing the last piece into a milk-white jigsaw puzzle, and then throwing it in the trash. It's not unpleasant, but I can't linger here any longer to savor it. That's true, Badman Twitch. She did sniled so sneakily. You're so right. Time to draw this to a close. We're going to take a big fat shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for the mask. I can still tell it smells god-awful in here, but it's bearable. Rehydrated sweat and vomit, scents full of adrenaline and sickly heat. Unfiltered, I'd be at risk of getting sick, if it weren't for all the blood. Right. What to do with you? Blindfolded, gagged, hands bound above him with plastic ties and linen wrappings, beaten bloody and drugged? The syringes. They wanted him to stay conscious. AutoMod's continuing to torture people for saying blowjob. It really...
I refuse.
I don't know
Oats is
what
on high alert.
happened. I don't know what happened that Automod decided that you're
I
not
have
allowed
to
to
We
say
need to
evil
have-
women or blowjob in my chat. It makes me so
Listen.
sad.
Listen,
We-
I have to protect all of these lovely angels watching this chat.
That's right.
Magus, I'm sorry. It's 2026. That's not gonna work.
We need to have a word with the Automod.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Magus. That's not happening. Hey, you've been upgraded from question marks to bound man.
Hmm.
Not very popular, are you? Still, you're not dead. Now, these kinds of injuries, you won't die soon. Not without a push. That might be the most charitable thing to do under these circumstances. You must have wished for death at least once during all this torture. Too bad. The bat that barred this door is now in splinters. Anyone walking in after me won't realize that this room was locked from the outside. This captive had somehow gotten his hands on a blade. There'd be nothing stopping him from stepping out of here and butchering his captors. The Blue Bloods will want someone to blame for the deaths of 4 of their men. And unlike the police, they won't bother arresting an innocent man and putting him up for trial for the world to see. They'll wrap things up for me.
Oh, Teepsley finally found a way around the blowjob censor.
That's right. It's the emote of a sunglasses guy being Smug Brothers.
Mhm.
Hold that for me. As for the gun, what's with the... All I did was tuck the gun into your waistband, pal. Oh, okay, I can see how that would be distressing under the circumstances. Well, you can relax about that. It's not loaded. A few minutes from now, you're gonna wish it was. Out again already? Rest up while you can. When you wake up, you'll want to start running. Damn, my shit's about to get blown clean off by the brothers.
Not the brothers.
This is the cleanest blown off job I've ever seen.
Damn, that's one hell of a bottom surgery.
To shreds, you say?
Like I practiced. Ira shy.
I just gotta say, gold star for correctly intuiting that you should say it a little wrong.
It took everything I had not to do it correctly.
Pardon?
Keep working on it, kid.
Bar Kinski. I didn't mean to interrupt you in the middle of training your new employee. How's it working out?
She's... It is she, right? Never worked this close with an ad before.
She is unbearably forgiving, so I doubt you'll get sued.
She's fine. Good at cleaning, precise with her mixing, knows a hell of a lot of trivia. Popular with the younger crowd, I think. This is the place with the android bartender. They talk like I installed a new karaoke machine.
I didn't know you had a younger crowd.
Funny. What's that make you, Grandma? More of a learning curve to her than I was expecting.
I mean, that's probably true, Zubu. But you know, it's fine.
It depends on what you're using it for. The U can be kind of pronounced as effectively an apostrophe, depending.
That's my. I don't know if it's like I don't know how it is for kintsugi, but like my gut instinct is usually to just under enunciate anything that has TSU. You know,
Generally it is, if it's SHI or TSU, the vowel can be shortened basically as if it's just like a schwa in English.
yeah.
Did you cheap out on her bass installs? It's like I have to teach her everything.
Huh, funny story. You should play Of the Devil episode 1. Trust me, there's nothing cheap about Sarah. And even though we already know Sarah, I'm gonna pull up her profile because look at her.
Because she's my little baby.
She's on our phone case and everything. Oh, I didn't mean to back out. I like this.
I can do a full split, but that is not useless.
I also
I
really
tried
like
to use that
Confession.
nice makeup, and I broke a lipstick.
I also just love dislikes variety packs because, like, it's a dislike that immediately tells you a lot about a person with just two words. Because you can just imagine Sarah going, "I just wish they would commit to it being the one good flavor."
Sarah is like the target customer of the Starburst that's just all the pinks.
The thing
That's
is,
correct.
Sarah understands my heart, which is that I look at those variety packs of the Twisted Teas or whatever that have the Rocket Pop flavor in them, and I go, I would just buy a 12-pack of the Rocket Pop flavor. Why do you have to make me buy a 12-pack where only 3 of them are the Rocket Pop flavor? What's your problem?
Sarah just wants 100 of the fun-sized Three Musketeers.
Yep.
Yeah.
She doesn't want any Twix or anything like that. No Kit Kats, nothing like that in there, no.
I'm sorry, I also love dislikes fire alarms, yes, loud sounds, etc. Mops. I do not like mops. I do not like them.
No.
I do not trust them. They don't do what they're supposed to. It just moves the dirt around.
I feel like Sarah's preferred candy bar has to be like a Take 5 or something.
Oh.
Like, she likes something that they don't make anymore, so she keeps having to, like, scour listings for, like, people's holdout supplies of Take
Yeah.
5s.
I like zero bars.
You know what Sarah's favorite candy is? Cowtails.
And it's actually a Twix, but thanks for asking, guys.
Twix is good.
That's our Sarah.
Twix is probably my second favorite for candies that you can get reliably. I'm very simple, and I like a Kit Kat is my preferred, but an American one.
Kit Kat is my second favorite. Yes,
No,
I'll tell you.
we're
Kit Kat's my second.
crazies.
That's right.
I don't dislike Asian Kit Kats, but they make the wafers with different stuff, and I prefer the North American Kit Kats for the crispness of the wafer.
I just love the crunchiness of a Twix cookie. It's the best.
It's good.
I would say I'm the dark chocolate Twix.
Oh, you're fancy.
I understand
really
that.
I also really like the cookies and cream Hershey bar.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Faye, I mean this with the utmost respect for you as a human being. I promise you, having looked at British import sections and local grocery stores, your product names are way faker.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's nothing. British people can't talk when they have candies that are just called like wagon lollipops, but they're made of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like no, you don't get to talk about us having a bar called the Three Musketeer.
It's good. It's actually okay. I actually don't like Three Musketeer that much.
I'm not crazy about the nougat.
Mm-hmm.
I am a little weirded out about how American nougat is an all-encompassing term for anything that has been aerated ever so slightly. So you never know going in what you're gonna get.
Oh, what even is your favorite?
Automod just tried to hide the best message we've received all night, which is average British sweet treat called some shit like spindly bimbos.
Oh, see, what even is your favorite candy bar?
Oh, I said already. It's a payday.
Oh,
That's a pretty good one.
I missed that. Excellent. Good choice.
But yes, she can take a minute or two when learning the ropes. Grin and bear it a little while longer. Once she does find her footing, she'll have you worried about your job security in no time.
Keep it up. I didn't have to do you the favor of hiring her, you know.
Favor?
Plenty of people out there who would kill to work at an up-and-coming bespoke establishment like Bar Kinski.
I think I hear them pounding on the door now. Technically, legally, you didn't hire anyone. I generously agreed to loan you my android during the hours when I have no use for it. These kinds of arrangements aren't uncommon. Androids can, in theory, work 24 hours a day, indefinitely, but their users can't. Parents come home from work, people go to sleep, staff take holidays, offices close for the night. The end result of all that slack is a lot of androids spent a good portion of their operating time waiting around. So, the more enterprising owners loaned them out during that downtime, ideally to businesses with complementary working hours. There are plenty of apps and HR software to help arrange it all, but Sarah's apprenticeship wasn't on the books. After the fallout around David's death settled down, I came to realize exactly how shortchanged I was in our paralegal agreement. She's handy for research and rote work, of course, but she barely sleeps, rarely eats, finishes paperwork at lightning speed. I was spending more time finding shit to keep her busy than I was actually working. And of course, I value my alone time.
You can't bring the baby on your murder sprees.
No, it would be bad. She'd tell the cops immediately.
That's right.
She's a little narc like that.
That's right.
It was one of those...
Killing
Great
people
edge.
is wrong, Adonai.
Oh, I'll take that under advisement. It was on one of those long walks of mine that I recalled Renard was having trouble getting this bar up and running. I was gonna call... I've been kind of here or there on how to pronounce his name. I was going with Renard because it sounds French, and I think that's the intent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not calling him Reinhardt because I don't want to think of Reinhardt Overwatch every time I see him, so just Renard.
Well, you could think of Reinhardt Galactic Hero.
I guess, but I don't want to wish that evil upon him. But you say, I like Reinhardt Galactic Heroes, but you know, all that stuff happens.
all those incidents.
Yeah, no, of the Devil franchise where notoriously nothing ever happens.
I guess I can hope and pray that Renard Demani gets to become emperor of the state and like gets a really big spaceship or whatever. I can hope that for him.
We'll see where this act takes us.
It takes a village to keep the world's most advanced android busy.
Yeah, alone, whatever. Sarah's the one who clocks in and clocks out, does the work, cleans the bathrooms. She's the employee.
If she was an employee, you'd have to cover her benefits.
Not in my current income bracket. I checked 3 times. Wait, you're not taking her paycheck, are you?
It's not a paycheck.
Don't lawyer me on this shit.
Sarah can't earn a paycheck. She's not a person.
If she walks like a person and talks like a person and works like a person.
The Supreme Court disagrees. By 13-0.
Yeah, well. Supreme Courts have been wrong about that kind of thing before, haven't they?
Morgan just realizing. Morgan's just like, oh fuck, I was kind of doing something that I was being a little racist there. Uh-oh.
To my black friend. Oh.
Serial killer isn't very woke, is she?
Now I'm listening and I'm listening and learning.
Listen, I may be a mass murderer, but I am not a racist. I have a black friend. Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna stop talking now.
My I kill everyone shirt has people asking a lot of questions that are raised by the shirt.
Do I hear a
Touche. Sarah,
She kills everyone equally.
tell boss here what you spend your salary on while I pull up his profile real quick.
Well, I spend exactly 35 cents a week on benefits given to the homeless.
This combination of pet peeve and don't mention speak to me at a soul level.
Yeah.
I am the only person in 2085 who still has a GeoCities website.
I only have to pay $5 a month for that service. It's great. How much does the registration for your domain cost? Don't ask me that question. I don't want to answer it. I got kintsu.gi, and I'll tell you for free, they're charging me an arm and a leg for that.
I have started purchasing cases of wine.
What? Wait, that's what those deliveries were?
As the wine appreciates, its resale value will increase, especially if I can predict which vintages will be in high demand. Since I don't have a bank account, I can't earn interest in the traditional sense, but if I stay up to date on the sommelier reviews...
So you'll resell the wine at a profit, and what do you do with that money?
So, wait. Sarah is doing the thing from that one 4chan post about using GameStop as a bank?
Yeah.
Literally.
Stop it, you're making her depressed.
She's going on FF14 and spending all of her gil on metallic ruby red because she knows she can just wait for it to appreciate in value a little bit and make all the money back.
Yeah.
I did also purchase a cache of sheet music.
What? What for?
Practice.
You're muttering. Forget it. None of my business. Speaking of business, the place isn't exactly packed.
Well, are you volunteering to help with that?
I'm sorry, Sarah's shitcoin speculator is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are lawyer bars, right? Right? Where all the lawyers go after trials?
I don't think that's what the bar is.
Kinski could be a lawyer bar.
Yeah, those lawyers' bars are usually close to the courthouse, though.
Just don't. Everything's signed and paid. I can't think about what ifs on location anymore. This is the spot that was available, and I need a soda water with all this stress on my stomach. Sarah, tend bar. Obey me! I am your master!
Ignore me!
You shall do as I command!
Huh?
What are you buying, stranger?
What was that?
The boss has been teaching me his barside manner. He says that his clientele expect a certain degree of maturity when they come here.
I also do appreciate, I haven't commented on it yet, but for the new outfit sprites for this episode, that our Sarah is just, she's in a very stately sleeveless gray turtleneck, ditching the giant white coat so she can tend bar.
I do think it just kind of looks like they put a massive burlap sack over her and then fitted it.
Yeah.
I'd believe it. Morgan is not spending money on bespoke tailoring for this child.
No.
Renard says that my clientele expects references to 80-year-old video games.
That's right.
Don't worry, in the year 2084, they are still putting RE4 on everything.
You might not get it, Adonai, but your old mentor certainly will, and she'll think it's great. And so you're using a deeper voice?
Is it not working? Please let me know when you're ready to order.
And now we'll look around a little bit. It's a well-stocked bar. Got tea and coffee too, if that's what you're into. Nice ambience, soft lighting, warm on a chill night and cool on a hot day. Now all that's left to do is wait for the customers to stream in.
I can hear your internal monologue. Stop mocking me.
Any day now. Yes, I'm sure you can hear it because it's so quiet. Let's auto find some stuff. Hey, it's me. It's a lucky cat. Nya.
You say something, Adonai?
No.
I suddenly got the strong impression that there was something you wanted to say.
Don't know what you're talking about.
As you say.
Neko unlocked.
Unlocked.
What could that mean?
Yes, I know what that is.
What could
I
that
know.
mean?
I
It
know
could-
what that is.
It could
Could
mean
it be?
anything.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Hooray!
Don't worry about the amount of store credit I have.
Okay, I won't.
But
Okay.
also, as you can see, we have that still from episode 1.
Yay.
Jiggles. I'll put that on if we talk to her. I'm sure she'll get a kick out of that. And of course,
She definitely won't be curious.
and of
Oh
course
my
Sarah,
god, she's so cute.
'cause she has to have her bunny suit because she's working the bar.
Her little bartender bunny suit outfit.
Do we have votes on what the charm should be, by the way?
oh, Sarah on the
Echo
clock
mark.
for sure.
Okay. What did you
Have
did
to
you say the
support
same,
her while
Sarah?
she's at work.
I said Necomorg.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
OT, you're the tiebreaker.
Neko Morg.
We'll put it on Necomorg for now. We might do a different. We might do a different one next time.
Like having founders access in Warframe.
Exactly. I actually had that already because the original way you got that is if you played the demo for the game before they actually did the official release of episode 1, because they updated the episode 0 demo. So if you had played the episode 0 demo before they updated it, they plucked that onto your save file automatically. But they added it back in,
love
so you
it.
can get it if you want.
I love it.
In case any of you were thinking of buying the game, but you were like, but I can't get the Necomorg charm, so what's the point?
Now you can.
Ryan must have searched for months to find affordable underground real estate that wasn't flooded, or already filled to the brim with server farms. Putting Sarah on cleaning duty was a good call. If any of the tiling in here starts to grime up, could start feeling like a subway station bathroom fast. Did someone
Morgan,
leave
did
this
you know I have
behind?
laser vision?
God.
Yeah, just burning all the.
Eradicating mold.
Yeah.
It just like makes the tiles go bleach white, and Dimani's just like, Sarah, do you have any idea how much I spent on that lacquered tile? I'm ruined. Let's do some reading. Could be
Oh,
trouble
I'll
if
take it
they
because I
left-
haven't had anything.
Please. Could be trouble if they left anything work-related on here. I'll help them out by throwing it in the trash after I'm done reading.
Sirius debuts new fuel named in new lawsuit. Last month, Dr. Sirius made waves in the scientific community for the dozenth time in their storied career when they announced that they had patented the process for distilling a new helium-based fuel, one intended to replace hydrogen in combustion engines ranging from personal vehicles to full-sized freighters. Only a few days later, they made headlines again when that patent was leaked to the global net. Now, Proteca, an investment firm and longtime financial backer of Dr. Sirius, has filed a lawsuit alleging not only that Dr. Sirius failed in their responsibilities to protect their investment, but actually allowed the leak to occur. We sat down with Dr. Sirius to ask them to respond to the suit's allegation and to question them about their recurring legal woes. For those who may not be familiar, what makes your process for distilling helium fuel so valuable? Does somebody else want to?
Let's see.
No, I'll do it.
I was going, let's see, because I had to
Yeah.
move the thing.
In this world, if you're not plugged into an outlet, you're running on a battery or you're burning fuel. Batteries are useful, but they scale poorly. A battery-powered phone is light enough to be weightless in your pocket. A battery-powered plane couldn't generate enough lift to get off the ground. Now, aside from a number of closely guarded national reserves, there are no fossil fuels left. The wells were pumped dry years ago. So after we were forced to adapt in a rather abrupt period of growing pains, hydrogen has become the global standard for fueling long-distance machinery. Therein lies the problem. The plane I took to get here runs on hydrogen. It produces nothing but water vapor. What's the problem? The problem is the laborers fueling your plane before it took off had their fingers crossed the entire time. Afraid that if the absolute grounding field failed, one static spark could blow up the whole airport. What makes helium superior? The helium-2 fuel we've developed is not pure helium, to be clear, but near enough. Unlike hydrogen fuels, what we created is non-combustible. You could fire a flamethrower over a tank of it and remain perfectly safe. How does a non-combustible fuel power combustion engines? He too is non-combustible, but in the presence of our specialized catalyst, it can be ignited to generate force comparable to, or in some tests, superior to, the horsepower exhibited by hydrogen engines.
Well, yeah, you would want to put a helium engine in your airplane because the helium lifted up like a balloon makes it fly easier.
Makes it fly good.
So true.
What's the catch? So far, it's expensive to distill, and the catalyst materials are even more expensive to produce. We have yet to even simulate a profitable commercial flight, for instance. That's a pretty serious catch. Steel wasn't profitable before the Bessemer process. Oh, hey. Anyway, there's Birmingham is a steel town.
I was gonna say, you're telling me that as someone who lives in a steel town, you might have some recognition and opinions about the steel making process.
There's Birmingham. Well, Birmingham is a former steel town. There's a suburb of Birmingham called Bessemer.
Oh.
So,
Sarah legal pointing at the screen at references of steel manufacturing process.
Yeah.
Hey, you know. Oh, that's my history.
Things panned out for the Steel Tycoons just fine. Are you hoping for someone else to do that? Improve upon your process? I know where you're going with this, but the answer is yes, of course. I'd be overjoyed for someone to improve upon what we've built. That's essentially what Proteca has accused you of doing, isn't it? Leaking your data intentionally so that others around the world are free to start experimenting with it? I don't think it's legally wise of me to try and summarize Proteca's lawsuit against me in my laboratory. Listen, energy is limitless. It cannot be expended. By that virtue, there cannot be a scarcity of it. You will never have a monopoly of it. And since it is infinite, the correct market price for it will, over a long enough timescale, trend to zero. I don't think I'm being cynical when I say there are people who don't like that very basic math. I'm going to stop you there because you're getting into our next topic, your politics. Do you consider yourself a political person? No. Are you or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? No. Do you believe you believe science should be apolitical? Yes. So why is it that you are so frequently invoked as an example of the liberal bias in the sciences?
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Science is not political. Science is progress, moving forward, learning about our universe, deepening our understanding of its mechanics, and that process will never be conservative. Science doesn't move backwards. Calling all conservatives backwards is not what I said, but you're free to interpret it as you like. What's not open debate is this. What makes something science has nothing to do with who works on it, has nothing to do with class or power or money or even majority rule. Science is reproducible. No miracles required. Miracles are prohibited. If one person can't do it, anyone can do it. And so, science is inherently egalitarian. If someone feels that because of that, science has a bias against them, then that speaks only to their own politics and not to the failings of the scientific community to
log into your Review Plus account with your passkey or net provider to finish reading this article and see so much more.
The thing about Dr. Sirius is that I can't hear their name. Like, look, I know it's a real name. Dr. Sirius sounds like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force character.
Yeah, I was about to say he sounds like a Hanna-Barbera character that has been repurposed for an Adult Swim cartoon.
Dr. Sirius and their Jekyll and Hyde-esque alter ego, Professor Jokester. I forgot the joke I was making there in the middle of making it because I was just distracted by Hanna-Barbera character thrown into Venture Brothers Season 8.
Yeah.
For a pop-sci figurehead, Sirius sure keeps busy.
He's also got that radio thing going on for him.
Yeah. Guess I don't have any evidence proving they aren't legitimately brilliant. But I can't take serious anyone who guest stars on TV that much.
Oh, you can't take Dr. Sirius seriously?
No. Can't deny, they seem to be making progress with new kinds of fuels. Some of the only new fuels we've seen in decades. Could be decades longer before it's actually practical, but any new fuel has to be less volatile than hydrogen.
Please don't throw that data pad out. Its owner might come back.
Perish the thought. Though, now that you planted the idea into my head...
A self-fulfilling prophecy!
I think I'm ready to order.
Of course.
I'll take this one, Sarah. Go wipe the tables for a bit.
No one has sat at them since I last cleaned them.
Then pretend to clean them, like a normal employee.
Understood. Do. Cleaning.
What's got you so tense?
Take a wild guess.
Did Sarah ask for a raise?
Be serious, Red. What happened last night?
Your information was accurate, for the most part. A pod of mid-level blue bloods had it. Seems like they were told to sit on it.
And were they willing to sell?
Nope. Laughed at my price, called me a spoiled Meg, and kicked my butt out the door.
They weren't curious where you got your information from.
Honestly, no. They rushed me out of there pretty fast once they heard my offer.
Were they expecting more company?
I got the impression they had work to get back to.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
No.
Anything you want to ask me?
How did you two meet?
The tables.
On my second date, you told me not to over-polish them in order to, quote, keep things lofty, unquote.
Lo-fi.
Is that inappropriate of a question? You've lived in the city for decades, boss, but Ada and I didn't move here until she started her apprenticeship at Masters and
If you're gonna tell people my whole life story at every possible opportunity, I'll just shred my resume and start mailing you around instead.
How we met, huh? Well, that's stories.
Not very good. I'll skip to the end and cut to the heart of our relationship, Sarah. I pay Renard a finder's fee, and he tells me where I can get into high-stakes poker games. It's not a lie. Now you know my terrible secret. Disappointed.
It's not illegal to gamble.
I don't go on my phone and wager my paycheck stubs on point spreads. I gamble. And since I can't afford the entrance fees for one of those anonymous masked ball cult vibe blimp casinos the rich go to, I count on your boss here to find me tables to play at.
Guilty.
So you traveled to the lower wards to gamble illegally. Truth be told, I've had my suspicions. Seeing you go out at such odd hours without so much as your phone.
You gonna turn me in?
A customer.
Era shy. Or is it more firm? Era shy.
Two firm-looking men in finely pressed black suits with shades tinted so dark they must need modded eyes to see from behind them. I will permit two of you to decide who wants to play some unnamed faceless blowjob brothers.
They won't be the same though.
I know, but we're just going to have to live in a blowjob brotherless world from here
These
on.
aren't
So tragic.
These aren't blowjob brothers. These are just dick suck brothers.
These are the
these are
suck-off.
suck-off siblings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
suck off sibling.
These are just some fucking some hand job hombres.
I'm sorry, Vegas. The suck-off siblings is banned. As is the dick suck duo. Automod really doesn't. I'm gonna get. Automod is going to write me a handwritten letter after this.
Automod is so like is just panicking right now.
But Automod didn't find anything strange about filleting friends, which is strange.
Incredible.
That one got through scot-free. Despite the subtle color palette, they stand out. It's hard not to in clothes that look that expensive. Clothes with some kind of pin on them. Matching pins.
Oh no, they're Yakuzis.
More emphasis on the raw.
Ah, thank you.
I think I just heard the delivery drones bumping around outside, Sarah.
And yes, Shades no, sorry Badman, Twitch Suckcock also gets caught. I don't know how to tell you this. Oh hey, thanks for the follows. I'm back to my follower goal of 50. I was there for a minute and then people
Yay!
unsubscribed and I didn't stream for like 3 months. But yeah, so the people are commenting out the Shade Slick, but also the other one was Suit Noir, because they're definitely Homestuck references, because you know,
Yep.
you know, we're
I
all the
hate
same.
it here. I hate it here. No, don't lump me in with the rest of you. We're not all the same. Thank you.
Unfortunately, you know me, so you are exposed to my
Damn
spores.
it.
You-
Hashtag your
Yeah.
spores.
Sarah, I know for a fact that you at least read early Homestuck.
I read the first
'Cause you
two
and I talked
chapters of
about it.
Holmes. Yeah, the first 2 chapters, and then I went, this is lame. And then I
Which-
pieced out.
Sarah,
meant
like,
nothing,
I
because
have
literally
free
everyone-
will. I have free will. No, you don't. You're compelled by my spore.
Fuck, hashtag your spores. This sucks.
Did Ben do this line? I forgot.
I read this
Yeah,
line
Ben
already.
got
Yeah.
this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got too distracted talking about Homestuck, which is a fate I would never wish on any of us.
I know.
This sucks.
Would you check out the back? Your vintages might have arrived.
Let's be family friendly here. They are the good job brothers.
That's the kind
Little
of shit
smiley at
Walter
the
would
end.
say.
Go on.
Please excuse me then. My grift.
Afternoon then, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Guess that's me and you, Oates.
Sure.
I
Do you want the suit noir or do you want the
I think I
shade
grabbed
slick?
the other one.
You did the
So
other
this
one.
one's
Okay.
you.
Mr. Demani?
Pardon us for dropping in without first making an appointment.
Can I actually make a request because these guys aren't going to be on
Mhm.
screen for long? Can you
Yeah.
can you do the 2 spooks from the Venture Brothers?
Oh, card holder and dough.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't remember what they sound like.
They sound a little slick, a little Nick Valentine.
Ah, I see.
They're kind of
Okay,
doing
yeah,
one of
yeah,
those
sure.
bits.
Sure. I can do that. I can do that.
Sure. Anything you say,
Pardon us
boss.
for dropping in without first making an appointment.
Thank you.
No trouble at all. Still getting the place cleaned up. I'm awfully embarrassed that I failed to realize the property lay within your borders. If you'd come with me to the back, I'd be happy to settle whatever debt.
We look like petty landlords to you? If you owed us tribute, you'd know by now.
My mistake. Well, if you're here for information, I'll gladly wheel and deal. How about you?
We're not here to shop either. We're here looking for Morgan.
Uh-oh.
Well, you got her or not?
That name ring any bells, Mr. Diamani?
Right. Listen, boys, I'm not sure.
Sorry. Had something blaring in my earbud. I'm A. Morgan, Esquire, specifically. How can I be of service? I mostly practice criminal defense, but I do offer a few other services. You two look corporate. I can recommend some good workplace attorneys. I've got a business card somewhere.
We're not interested in that.
Of course not. Well, I'm flattered that you'd come all this way here to find me. You must have already tried the home office. We can set up something for...
You need to come with us now, ma'am.
Hey, I thought you said there was nothing I needed to know.
Business day is over for me, gentlemen. Can this matter wait until tomorrow?
Does it look like it can?
Great manners, this one. Time sensitive, then. My rate will have to reflect that.
Send us the bill.
We can afford it.
Music to any lawyer's ears. So, who's we, then?
You think you're funny?
Compared to you?
Morgan. These fine gentlemen are from House Icaria. Fuck.
There you go.
Sorry about that. These fine gentlemen are from House Icaria.
It's just it's the store version of Shinji's last name.
Yes, I know.
I'm familiar.
You are.
I've seen their name in the papers. Oh, there it is.
Hey!
Yay!
So it does
You get
remember that I
reward-
read it, so she has dialogue for it. That's right. I
You
thought
get
it was
rewarded for
earlier
it.
when she was like, I don't recognize them, but plastering their name all over uptown opera houses and homes for the sick or whatever. Though I didn't recognize that name when those blue bloods were cursing it last night, so maybe that propaganda's working.
Doesn't matter how generous they are at galas. They're still the richest and most powerful criminal organization in the city.
Rich and powerful. Why bother with the criminal qualifier?
Sorry. Might I ask about the nature of this engagement?
The situation is developing, Mr. Diamani. We appreciate your patience.
That's not what you want to hear.
So I gathered.
Your presence has been requested at the family estate, ma'am.
For business, or...
The Icaria are always business.
Damn, shame. I was kind of hoping to meet some MILF or something. Oh well, can't win them all.
Shall we get you your coat?
Such gentlemen! Knew those suits weren't just for show. I can see myself out just fine, though.
Adonai? What's going on? Are you going somewhere?
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
These men are very athletic. Perhaps I should come with you?
If they want to arm wrestle, you'll be the first to know.
Call me when you get there, yeah?
Hello, pouty face in the background.
If I'm actually in danger, I won't even be conscious when I arrive, but I appreciate the thought.
Boss? Who are those men, really?
New clients for Morgan. Really? Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Because if House Icaria puts her on retainer, she'll be able to buy you as much wine as you'd like.
Oh my gosh. But what do you mean by house?
Well, it was a medical show in the early 2000s about this man with a cane.
Fascinating.
All right, pay attention. If I'm gonna lecture, might as well try to teach. Start with ice. You want a lot of it, but low surface area, so never use crushed, okay? Starts to melt into the liquor, waters the whole thing down.
Understood.
1.5 ounces of vodka. And what do we look for in a good vodka?
Smoothness.
Correct. It's the mark of quality, making the bitter go down easy.
I love the Foley of you actually taking a drink for that, by the way, Ben.
Oh, that wasn't me, that was the game.
Oh,
It's good Foley work from the game.
Yeah.
that's good Foley work, Gabe. I genuinely thought that was Ben.
So, the nobility. You know what that is.
Well, historically, the ruling class is enforced through economic or military might and maintained by familial relations.
Juice of a full lime. Look for a little spring and a consistent color across the skin. Nobility, old money is another word for it. And the older it is, the slower it moves. Only so much wealth you could accrue in one lifetime, collecting from serfs and selling horses. But the Industrial Revolution comes along, shows the world what real wealth acquisition looks like. Then you get new money. Which always dwarfs old money. Inflation and split inheritances shave away at any generational wealth that's liquid. Now, new money and old money, they don't like each other.
How old's old money? So old as balls.
Old as balls.
Old as balls.
Doesn't new money eventually become old money?
If the old money can help it, no one ever becomes old money. Triple sec, 1 ounce. My family was new money. Tried to make the transition. Join the right clubs, shake the right hands, make the right marriages. Laugh at the bad jokes.
Bad jokes can be entertaining in their own right.
Yes, but that's not important right now. Not the kind of bad I'm talking about.
I don't understand.
That's alright. You shouldn't need to know.
But what do you mean your family was new money?
Times changed. About 30 years ago, recession, depression, civil unrest, political upheaval. Most people, they were so scared that they could barely think about tomorrow, let alone next year. But a decent man's chaos is a cruel man's investment opportunity. So, while everyone else was panic selling off everything they could to buy food and water, a certain type of personality was buying, for pennies on the dollar, as it were. Give me a peel from that lime, as shallow as possible. Any white you see is just bitter. 1 ounce of gin. They were rough years, but they passed. And at the end of it all, some were left standing with a lot more than they came in with.
New money?
A new kind of new money. The new nobility. Neobility, if you're writing a think piece. Unabashed oligarchs and devourer baron. When the governments of the world tried to re-privatize the industries they had taken over with emergency powers, they were there to snatch them. And they started at the bottom. Steel, fuel, grain, machine parts, medicine. Here enters House Icaria. Or that's how they exited. They went into the Red Decade as the Icaria Cartel. Drug smugglers and extortionists, thieves and murderers. They came out as one of the richest, most respectable names in the country. Not that they actually stopped doing any of that thieving and murdering, mind you. Put the top on tight and then shake.
So, they are a crime family, like the mob.
This is the 21st century, kid. It's muddier than that. House Icaria's not literally one family, not even one race or creed. They're simply the strongest criminal organization in the city. On paper.
But not in practice?
Practice is what they're lacking. Haven't had to get their hands dirty, haven't had to maintain a presence in the lower wards in years. They make their profits from investments, blackmail, and more than a little insider trading. So they're criminal, yes, but their muscles atrophied. Time for a taste test. Ugh, that's not right at all. The hell did I forget?
What?
Hmm?
There must have been other criminal organizations 30 years ago. Others poised to take advantage of the changing times.
Yeah.
So, what did the Icaria do to set themselves apart from the rest back then?
Stupid. Most important ingredient. Drop of grenadine.
Hey, that's not what CG said.
Yeah,
that said something different.
That was...
Oh my god, it's just like Umineko.
That's
Now,
a photograph.
there was an interview about this, I think, before the episode came out. But a thing that you can tell about certain parts of this episode is that last time there was one Umineko reference, and Brian was the lead writer, was in the middle of reading Umineko. In the time between this episode coming out and that one, he has read all of Umineko, and thus his references are much more laser focused.
I see.
You never see a photograph that you can't throw an Oilify filter on and call it a day.
Yep.
Ooh, it's beautiful. No! God damn it. I'm gonna kill you. Why did you lead with that?
Told him.
This is nothing. We'd use a frosted glass if this was for a customer. Looks like a ruby in the right lighting.
Sorry, I had to snooze an ad break real quick.
If you do end up helping Red work with the Icaria, don't let the warmth of their golden furnishings confuse you. All that glitters is coal.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it.
I know it's a little late. There's one more scene I want to do before we wrap, but we can stop here if people are antsy for sleep.
We can go for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
okay.
I got the energy.
Okay, I feel like this next scene that we're going to do is a good place to end for the night. It was a quiet and uneventful drive in the back of the limousine. The privacy, at least, was nice. But with Abbott and Costello riding in the front, I had no way of getting information out of them, not even passively. So instead, I spent the whole ride trying to play out all the different ways this could go. I haven't liked any of them so far. I suppose I should have felt relief or gratitude when we pulled up outside of an imposing skyscraper instead of an alley. I suppose it's a good sign that no one's put a bag over my head or stuck a needle in my neck. Oh, Teebsley, she knows Abbott and Costello 100% because Sarah has forced her to watch Abbott and Costello with her. 100%.
You see, the joke is that Who is also referring to his name.
I picked that up. Thank you. Funnily, also, there was a glitch early on where these fish here in this pond would just sort of go up and out of the water and would just be flying around in front of the screen, and they had to go back in and fix that.
They should have left that in.
Patrick, if you're watching, there's the Gorge podcast's opinion on whether or not the fish bugs should have been fixed.
A bug should stay in the game if it's actively funny.
For all I know, they really don't have a clue about what I did in the lower wards last night. But for some reason, they've placed their attention on me. And there's little I hate more than unwanted advances. I'm also not a fan of being made to wait. Why am I just sitting out here? In here?
Oh, we were too late.
Only by a few minutes.
He filled the time slot.
Already? Oh, man, we've got no chance of...
Maybe, if his other meeting went well.
Are we on hold, gentlemen? In the world's most expensive waiting room?
Quiet.
I take it he's glaring at me behind those lenses, but I'm more interested in the sweat glistening on his forehead. Somehow, of the three of us, I'm the most relaxed. This is becoming embarrassing. Can I at least take in the view while we're here?
You can take photos if you like, so long as you're quiet.
Really?
No, your phone won't work in here.
Go figure. Oh, there is another thing. I don't want to do all that. So we're going to... I'll pull it up. I'll give us the cliff notes if we go over that, because I don't want to spend a bunch of time reading that before we get to the actual good part of this scene. If you want to see that news article yourself, you can buy
you should go play video game. Yeah, that's right.
By the way, game code provided by Nth Circle, kindly. I didn't have to pay for this one. Eat shit losers.
Which means the rest of us are on the hook for buying it to make up for that.
That's right. Or I'm on the hook for buying you all copies like I basically did with the first one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The illusion isn't unimpressive, I guess. Windows into the heavens sparkling like raindrops across a puddle. It might even be appealing if it wasn't trying to be something it's not. You look up and see hexagons above you in the lower wards, too. Rich or poor, people just can't imagine themselves under an open sky anymore. Not even in their wildest dreams. If I weren't hyper-aware of the flickering sky hanging over my head, this could make for a lovely watering hole. But those probably aren't even real fish down there. Literal children are capable of keeping goldfish alive, so of course the 0.1%ers can't manage it. Maybe they'd spin it. When their pallid bodies float up to the top to become some idiot raised the water because some idiot raised the water temperature 2 degrees, they'd be easy to scoop out. If you're an impatient, undignified idiot, you could argue it's an efficient way to fish.
Having the glitch where the fish float above the water, being like, I don't think those are real fish.
Yeah, that line was in there even when the bug was present, though, so it's not them papering over something. Is it trying too hard to look unconcerned if I sit down and start reading the news? Maybe. But my boredom outweighs my apprehension at the moment. Not my fault they've failed to be sufficiently intimidating. ESS Proposition City ahead of next month's comp. Let's see. Next month's city will play host to one of the most... so there's an article about the city hiring a bunch of like contractor security to secure a city convention, and there's like the political tensions around it. Not to, not to skim this too much, but I suppose it's less offensive than a bare advertisement or paywall, but why list your donors mid-article? All it does is make my eyes glaze over. Whatever, I got the important part, assuming Saturn remembers it, which they might not. The city's hosting that convention next month, putting pressure on the council to vote on... this is hiring mercenaries, I believe.
Yeah.
Whether or not to bring in private security contractors on top of the massive policing budget. Makes little difference to me. Cops and mercs have different quirks, but they all share the same blind spots. I'll be just fine. How the average law-abiding citizen will put up with them clogging the streets for 2 weeks, though? Not like I'll be the least popular political decision made next month. Everyone knows Mathings will be the candidate. That was decided years ago. The contested convention will just be him finding a balance between how much public opposition he's willing to stomach against how many favors he feels like giving out. This country's already a circus without any bread. You'd think the least they could do is make the performances entertaining. What was in that article about cops dying in the lower wards anyway? Pretty heavy-handed to just make up that kind of thing, even when pearl clutching and pitching yourself at the same time. I sure hope they're not actually making that up, or not making that up, because it would be pretty bad if that were the case. Foreshadowing. Well, I've looked around at everything that caught my eye, and now I'm out of ideas. Everything except... maybe they don't know we're here. I'm gonna try knocking.
What are you? Hey!
Before I get the chance, creaking oak draws my attention to an alternate entrance on the other side of the water.
So, stop staring and get a move on.
If that's the kind of man walking out of... I just saw Vaporlord
Yeah.
walking out of this place. A true bona fide Vaporlord.
Oh, fuck, the Vape Lord.
Who's waiting for me inside? Pomp and circumstance, ceremony and ritual. For some reason, I thought that the Mafia, of all people, would be a little more efficient in their execution. A little more honest about what they are. Evidently, not. Artifice with every glance, costumes and makeup abound. Is this disappointment? That even here in the supposed bowels of the underworld, there's no escaping the etiquette of it all?
He's the one?
Doesn't look like much.
Peons.
Suddenly, their posture stiffens even further. A true feat. Their necks subtly turn to a pair of doors in the back, each of them attuned to some signal I'm not receiving.
Be still, the young master returns.
Something are you doing?
Oh, the young master.
You're late.
Hold on. Wait.
Young master, sir,
Everyone slow down.
We came as soon as we found her, sir. Traffic was...
This is just some sassy lost child.
There's the line.
Silence. Yes, sir. What time were you told to return by?
4 o'clock, sir.
And what time is it now?
Permission to check my phone.
You're late. You were tasked with finding one woman and bringing her here in a timely manner. Sir, you'll speak when I tell you to and not one word further, or else I'll have your teeth removed. By way of curbside.
Hey, look, it's Kurara.
That's right.
Is this a prank? Am I being recorded?
He who wishes to fight must first count the cost. So says Sun Tzu.
Please let this be a prank.
And I don't think you can fathom the cost your tardiness has incurred.
If the lead up to my execution is some kid reading from The Art of War, I might just...
What is the #1 rule in this family?
Timeliness,
Timeliness, sir!
When money gets... Oh, that's you. Sorry. I got all in the moment.
When money gets wasted, it can be replaced. But time only goes one way. It's always running out. The loss is permanent. Every second wasted is a scar on this house's face. Timeliness is next to godliness. So say I.
Oh, God.
So if you two ever waste my time, the house's time, again, expect to be dragged through hell.
I'm already there.
Now, both of you get out.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir. Useless. You. Red woman, you're being addressed.
Oh, now we're doing fate references.
Forget pride. I just want this over with as fast as possible.
You're the lawyer, correct? You may answer.
As fast as possible. I am a lawyer, Morgan, criminal defense, Mr... How should I address you?
As all outsiders do, by my name. Makoto of House Ikaria.
Let's get a brief look at this little freak.
Little brat!
Unemployed.
Such impudence!
Love this little guy.
Great.
Favorite figures: Hannibal and Sun Tzu.
And Saladin, I believe.
Yeah.
Sun Tzu said that, and I'd say he knows a little more about fighting than you do.
You, Morgan Criminal Defense, have the great honor of being summoned before me. Don't bother bowing. Once you start, you'll end up prostrated all day, and we have important work to do.
You tactfully avoid the Koyanskaya misstep. Right. Out of an abundance of respect for your time, Makoto, I should let you know I still have no idea what I'm doing here.
Oh. I'll have them kneel on a bed of nails later, or some such thing. Mrs. Dufen's.
Mrs., really?
The house has need of your legal services.
Oh. Would you give me a moment to clear my throat? I need to switch gears. Un instant.
Uninstalled.
Right then, so you want to hire me?
One of our own is being slandered by multiple homicide charges. You will defend him.
You want to hire me, and I'm flattered, Makoto, but did you pull my name out of a hat? Pick a random page in the phone book?
I have many books on my phone, libraries full of esoteric knowledge spread across countless tomes. You will have to be more specific.
Sorry, I misspoke. What I mean is, this is House Ikaria. You must keep a small army of lawyers on retainer. Surely any one of them would be happy to help you.
True, we have lawyers. Competent ones, expensive ones, and some who are both.
I can't put off the last ad break any longer, so we're gonna have to take a slight, 2-minute break in the middle of this conversation, and then we'll be done very shortly after, so please be patient with us.
This is the most...
And there we go. The last ad break done. We won't be here for too much longer. But
Okay.
I had delayed that. So Twitch, when you have ads enabled, Twitch lets you in a stream delay an ad up to 3 times for the entire stream, where it goes, okay, you don't want this ad break to play now? We'll wait 5 minutes. I spent all of them trying to put off the last ad break until we got through the scene, and sadly didn't quite get there.
Honestly, Saturn, there was actually a perfect spot during the second one where we could have just let it go.
Yeah,
I feel bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
I did this line.
Yes.
But the best of them are all preoccupied.
That's it? They're all just preoccupied?
Preoccupied means busy.
Thanks. But I'm still not sure how my name specifically was...
Do you have a customer survey you want filled out, Mrs. Defense? You were recommended. What does it matter how I came about?
Normally, it wouldn't matter. But when the client I'm recommended to is one of the richest, most well-connected families in the country, it gives me pause. I don't have any friends in high places. I had one and he died.
I was about to say, yeah, not anymore. Oh, hey!
Dodgeball for Sarah specifically. I technically had already absorbed that joke.
Well,
So
Sarah,
I'm not allowed to take credit for it. That makes it hard to see this as a favor. Not when my employer doesn't even know my goddamn name. Of course, my apologies.
No doubt you have other questions. Very well. I'll permit you to ask them.
This is my favorite Makoto expression, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a good one.
Such a gentleman. If I wasn't brought here because of what happened last night, then this is just another job. Meaning all this, starting back at the bar. This has all been just their idea of a power move. Thank you for insisting that I get to visit your estate in person. It's beautiful here.
An oasis of old world sensibility amidst a desert of steel and neon eyesores, is what the house elders say.
I've never seen anything like it. It matches your family's reputation for class.
Ha! My family's reputation is power, not class.
I'd take it a step further and guess you were renowned for violence rather than power. But that's a moot point. Violence can be classy. And from how this house is talked about in the headlines I read on the drive over, the nature of your family's reputation seems to vary greatly depending on who you ask. Some think you've got half the gangs in the city under your control. Others think you've left all that behind and are no worse than any other corporate family.
Are you expecting me to ask you what you think?
What I think is I'll need some basic information if I'm to adequately defend your interests.
We're financiers.
You don't say.
Lending, investing, taking over, buying out. The Icaria Financial Group was founded nearly 2 centuries ago.
that one was in character.
Yeah. Loaning funds is high risk and high reward, but as you can see, our results speak for themselves.
I believe that one is mostly a rehash of the news article from last time, the one we just got. Hello, Vesta. Icaria Financial Group, fancy way of saying they got their start as mobster loan sharks. It's not impossible to get this rich with loan sharking alone, but such unsavory work wouldn't get them into the ballrooms and boardrooms tiers of society. You gotta rip people off with mortgages to do that. Is lending the house's only income stream?
No. Through Aurea, our holding company, the house controls any number of what a civilian like you might call legitimate enterprises.
Evangeline Mortgage.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And yes, we did found the Oh god, Renogen? Yeah, we did found the Renogen Pharmaceutical Corporation, but what's past is prologue.
Renogen?
Morgan herself had the thought, heh, Evangeline Mortgage.
They're a drug company, one of the biggest. You're saying you have no relation to Renogen presently?
The company went public years ago, and Aurea divested our shares not long after. We were given one seat on the board as a formality. That's the extent of it.
Given? A family like this only takes. Why is he suddenly so humble? He doesn't know the meaning of the word. If he's downplaying their pull within Renogen, then the house must have a reason to want to distance themselves from the company. You're being very modest, Makoto, and more than a little vague.
It's only polite.
It's unnecessary, talking to your lawyer.
You aren't my lawyer, Mrs. Defense, but you will be working for me. So you'll have to become accustomed to putting your needs second.
He's deflecting, and if he's trying to be subtle about it, he's not doing well. I doubt it's possible a company with as big a boot heel as Renogen has no relation to anything that happens in the city, but I'll drop it for now. I'm in no rush to wade into boardroom politics again anytime soon. I'd like to know a bit more about you, actually. How long have you...
I am the only son of Raphael Ikaria and the only grandson of Daisuke Ikaria, CEO of the Ikaria Financial Group, patriarch of this family, and chairman of the house.
I gather that those titles are all one and the same.
As one destined to succeed the headship, commanding the family's servants is my responsibility and my birthright.
So humble. So if one of them needs a lawyer, it falls to you?
When our loyal men, women, or their families need help, it is my solemn duty to ensure that they are taken care of.
And your age?
Boorish question. I knew that peasants raised outside our stratus had little understanding of the finer things. But I assumed that one with a law degree would be educated enough to know what is and isn't appropriate to discuss.
Ah.
Just because I am younger than some does not mean I am any less capable of managing the people who work for me. Does it, men?
Sir, no, sir!
No, sir!
You definitely command their respect.
That is no coincidence. One of the most frequently noted characteristics of great men who have remained great is loyalty to their subordinates. So says George S. Patton.
That's so interesting. Also, 1 second, I can hear my little baby boy crying at my office door, and I have to let him in very urgently, or he'll be so sad. What you know? Here you are. Come on, come here. I'm not taking you out until we're done. You're gonna have to put up with it, mister.
I love how Makoto is thus far coming across as a Eustace winner, but like at an age where it would be appropriate to be a Eustace winner.
That's correct.
What's my...
This is an important point. Perhaps another quote is called for.
I don't think that's necessary.
I'll grant you another. If soldiers are punished before they have grown attached to you, they will not prove submissive. And, unless submissive, then will be practically useless. So says Sun Tzu.
Back to back.
Yes, a second quotation was called for in this instance. If only to emphasize to you that no one stays useless in House Ikaria for very long. One way or another.
I don't like this brat. I think I'm gonna kill him next.
This brat's on the chopping block.
I'll admit I was a little taken aback to step off an elevator and into your enclosure out there.
The gardens? Yes, our groundskeepers work hard on them.
Does the illusion of the sky come from a live recording of somewhere else? Or is it generated programmatically? That'd take quite the equation.
It is impressive, yes. As for how it works, I don't have the technical minutiae in front of me at the moment.
That's okay.
Of course it is! A lion does not concern himself with the exterior decorations of the sheep.
It's your exterior and your decorations.
What does it matter, anyway? If you want specifics so badly, I'll have one of the servants put you in contact with the contracting firm.
That's all right. Something tells me the consultation alone would break my bank account. I do appreciate the warm welcome, Makoto of House Ikaria, really. But legal consultations are usually more private than this. Are we certain we need the peanut gallery?
Let it not be said that House Ikaria is not accommodating of its guests. We're more than capable of compensating for this nut allergy you allude to.
I have to kill this kid.
That's so sweet of you. But do all these guards really need to be present for this conversation?
If you're referring to the additional security, it can't be helped, circumstances being what they are.
Circumstances?
And if you're referring to my retainers in general, then I suggest you step back into the garden and take a deep breath. Clearly, the city's fumes do not agree with your constitution. You must be lightheaded if you think you're worthy to hold a one-on-one audience with the next head of this illustrious house.
He's a prodigy to be this insufferable at such a young age. Thank you for indulging my curiosity so graciously, Makoto.
Conquer the stingy through generosity. So says...
Buddha.
Correct. Perhaps your education is not as deficient as I feared.
I've been to college. Just so you know, you little twerp.
You're not even out of high school yet, you little shit.
I'm an adult.
Straight up, you're probably like 12 years old. Shut the hell up.
No, it's funnier this way.
But I should make clear that in this case, I was using the quote to subtly imply that you are stingy with your own graciousness.
Got it, yep. Shall we move on? I believe you mentioned a homicide.
Multiple homicides.
Tell me more.
My head of security was arrested by the police last night in the lower wards. They found him brutally beaten, drugged, and tortured. And instead of bringing him straight to a hospital, they arrested him for murder. He's been framed, and you must prove his...
You couldn't ask for a better fizzle.
Need that. Need that for later.
God damn it, my line read!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unisong.
Is there something wrong with your voice? Is this that peanut allergy you mentioned?
No, I just lost my train of thought for a second there. I'm not used to my luck changing this fast. One of the richest families in the city wants to pay me to prove a man's innocent of a crime I framed him for? Right, then. Might I ask why he was found in the lower wards? I get the impression that Ikaria territory is generally positioned more... vertically.
This whole city is our territory. But it's true that our presence is felt more strongly in some areas than others. They captured him early yesterday. He was ambushed by cowards and dragged down to that stain of a neighborhood to be tortured senselessly.
Well, he was tortured, I can attest to that much. I don't believe in senseless violence. There's always a purpose, and it's usually staring you in the face. People just don't like making eye contact. Do you have any idea why he was taken or by whom?
It was the Blue Bloods. They made no effort to hide it. In a worthy opponent, I might call that commendable, but knowing them, they're just too stupid to value deniability.
I'm sure. And I'm sure there's no love lost between your groups, but kidnapping and torturing
is beyond the pale, I agree. And the police are even worse.
It's so true, bestie.
Fuck the police, you're so right, kid. I expected no help from those incompetent fools, but these charges they're making, they're utterly ridiculous.
Of course they are, but I'm confident that I can...
To think they want to pin 5 murders on him!
Hey,
But
that math don't add up.
Yeah, that math don't math.
Nothing.
5? Did you say 5?
Yes, 5. It's absurd.
I can only take credit for 4 bodies.
As he's so high and mighty, so affronted, so eager to blame us for the death of one of their officers.
A dead cop. Is this what those mercs were advertising themselves with? I just skimmed through that earlier on the stream, and none of these people actually read it, but I remember. What do you mean, one of their officers? Was there a UC, or...?
Teamsley says, now hold on. The 5th blowjob brother.
Yeah!
Now, hold on. My red text here says that there's no more than 4 blowjob brothers at the scene of that crime.
No, they've made some ridiculous claim that he was killed some uniform while resisting arrest. As if a member of the House would fear prison.
I should have never dared to think I got lucky here. These circumstances sound very complex, Makoto, and the police take the death of one of their own very seriously. What makes you so certain of this man's innocence?
Because this man's name is Sosuke Ikaria. The Hound.
Hound.
I've known him all my life.
All 3 or 4 years of it.
There is no individual more honorable, more devoted, more trustworthy. And not once have I ever known him to be
Violent?
impulsive.
What a nuanced distinction.
He didn't do this. I know he didn't do this. But proving that is your job.
Unfortunately, Teebsley, there is no hour of night where Automod won't silence you for saying blowjob.
I will always save you, Teepsley, and all of our chat.
That's right.
All of you are safe.
About that, I haven't actually accepted the job yet, Makoto.
But you will. If for no other reason than because we shall pay you more than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Not everything's a question of money.
Yes. Your meaning is taken. It needn't be silver and gold. You'll have no complaints with your compensation. The favor of House Ikaria can go a long way in this city. As can our wrath.
I don't appreciate being threatened. I don't find it funny, even coming from a kid. However, if the state thinks whoever killed those 4 Blue Bloods also killed Cobb, I can't afford to sit this hand out. They'll go over every centimeter of that building. One wrong move, one hair out of place. If I lose here, I lose. Period. But if I win, throwing an Ikaria-sized wallet in the pot beforehand is all upside. I understand, Makoto of House Ikaria. I'll take Sosuke's case.
You say that as if it were ever in doubt.
A true prodigy. But he might be right. Maybe it never was. Hold on, I have to sneeze. And then I muted the mic to sneeze, and then the sneeze left. I'm very sad.
Tragic.
Stream is not buffering repeatedly for me, Teebsley, but there will be a recording going up after this. I chose to put that gun in this Sosuke's hands when I could have just plunged that knife into his temple. Maybe the line drawn from that moment to the razor edge I'm walking right now is perfectly straight. A line drawn from one point to another is always perfectly straight.
Unless it isn't.
A better metaphor would be a bullet's trajectory.
Which is technically not a straight line, so, you know, you're...
That's why I'm bringing it up. For all the talk of wind resistance and breathing patterns and the Coriolis effect and chaos theory, you can't exactly act surprised when your shot lands right where the crosshairs were pointing. Morgan's my last name, by the way, before you start writing any checks.
You should have enunciated.
And that's going to end us for the night.
We have to save manually, don't forget.
Yeah, I have to actually also click past this thing for it to allow me to save. So we have to... Okay. So I'm gonna save here on our high roller.
Yeah.
Right, there's the high roller.
And hold on, let me check to see if the sign off actually has Discord audio on it. It does. Perfect.
Oh, cool.
So, everybody, thank you for coming by for the first episode of the Devil, episode 2. We're gonna be continuing with this.
What?
I might do a solo stream of some kind before that, question mark, because I don't... The plan is to maybe alternate this with our ongoing Ace Attorney Investigations 2 playthrough, so it might be a week or two before we get back to this question mark. But obviously we are going to continue the full way through, as is tradition.
Absolutely. You cannot escape from lawyers.
That's right.
No matter what.
Folks, we love lawyers. Even ones that kill people.
As for my next solo stream before that, I have been keeping an eye on... So I should mention this as my personal humiliation ritual to take accountability for the fact that I don't look at my business email. I was emailed at the very beginning of November about possibly checking out a visual novel from a not a friend of the show for me, but a friend of the show for of the Devil Crew generally, someone who's kind of runs in that circle. Called Malviolence and Proto-Violence, and they're both they have stuff going on there that I will not get into immediately just because I don't actually have copy in front of me, but they emailed me at the beginning of November about possibly checking these out, and on God, I didn't see those emails until Christmas. And the VNs do interest me, and I do feel a little bad for having ghosted them for so long completely on accident. So next solo stream I do, which will probably be before of the Devil episode 2 part 2, I will probably check out at least one of those, and maybe also the second one. So keep an eye out for that. I'll announce that when I get ready to do that. Yes, they mentioned that Malviolence and Proto-Violence are free, but also that they're working on a third one that might not be, and if I was interested in maybe checking that out, when that's the thing. So we'll see about that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not. Actually, it occurs to me. But it's fine. Don't tell on me. I don't know how much that's public. I don't follow them on Twitter, but they did say it in the email, and they didn't make me sign anything. So I guess I'm guessing it's okay. Anyway, that'll be next time. This will be back in probably like a week or two. We'll see. Until then, thank you everybody for coming, and I hope to see you again soon.
Yay!
Cool. I'm loving it. Good night, everyone.
This is a good one. Good night, everyone.
Hey, folks.